things together. Salam, shalom, wise solace here. All praises to the horizon. Giving you all a chance to get in here. Hopefully everyone's well. Too close. A little orange. Like I said, I'm giving you all a chance to get in here. First one in, please let me know if I'm clear. I want to do this deep video called Is This Your King? Your God? And I want everyone to hold the image that they have of Jesus Christ in their mind. Have to get a great schooling today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click the notification bell as well. Peace and wisdom, Joshua Hall. And visit the website upscaleknowledge.org. Get yourself one of the pricing plans. Check out my lecture magazines. And that's it, I suppose. Now, let's get to this deep lesson. Before I start, I want to say this. Hopefully you guys hear this loud and clear. I know a lot of you guys are on medicine and all types of different things, but when you have nothing to offer or bring to the table, and someone allows you to sit at the table, the only thing you have is your loyalty. This is a Jew for all of y'all that's young. Y'all kind of carry yourselves, old as well, but y'all kind of carry yourselves like y'all don't have common sense. And so this is just a Jew. If you find yourself in any situation and you have nothing to bring to the table, no money, no food, nothing. It don't even have to be a matter of eating, but just use it as a reference. If you have nothing to bring to the table, you always have your loyalty to stand on to keep you there. Once you don't have that, you get it? You're worthless. You can't expect anyone to deal with you. You're just worthless. You don't even have loyalty. Now, the point I'm making is this. You guys sought me out for wisdom. There was never no moment where I was trying to get famous or lit. I was kicking back in the shade. I was already an adult. Again, I wasn't no 20-year-old kid trying to get lit. If you know me in real life, you already know. Solace had a Facebook page. He dealt with those that he knew, and that was it. That part. Y'all shared me. You get my point? It made me go viral. Y'all came to me begging me to teach y'all. I'm not somebody that cares about being famous. I'm grown. It's not a goal of mine. I got a bunch of followers. I don't care. That sound like little kid talk to me. I wouldn't care. I'm grown. What that do for you? That's all I care about. You follow? Key word. I never came to y'all. Whether you speaking teachers or followers. I went viral. Y'all like to attach yourselves to whoever go viral. Outside of that, I never came to y'all asking for anything. I'm making that clear because y'all came for wisdom, and somehow you're trying to tell me what to do. I didn't come to you. I didn't ask none of y'all to be here. You can leave right now. If you got the mindset, man, you're not gonna get lit like that. Again, that's your goal in life. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So this is why I kick people out and block y'all off. Does that go in line with somebody that's trying to get lit? No. The point I'm making is stop coming here under dumb pretense. Even if today is your first day and you got a perspective in mind now, you came here. You can turn around and go on your way. Solace, you should be like this. I don't have to be like nothing. I didn't ask any of y'all to come here. I didn't ask you to ask me for wisdom. I'm trying to make a point so y'all can see how foolish y'all are when y'all carrying on. Solace mad. Mad about what? Y'all dumb ain't got nothing to do with me. All the perspectives y'all have in y'all mind, y'all made them up. How you confuse your own self? You said I got ego because you feel fucking stupid. Because you like to jump out the window and don't know how to carry yourself. Again, y'all came here for wisdom. I didn't ask none of y'all to come here. I didn't ask to teach. Y'all begged me to teach. Y'all still do every day that go on. There's a group of people begging me since the moment I started. Stop begging me to teach you, then disrespecting me after. That's like you go up to somebody and say, I heard you got deep wisdom. Can I have some? But don't charge me. Don't this, don't that, don't, huh? Go on your way. Maybe this will help some of y'all grasp. Oh, he not cursing us out or disrespectful. We're stupid. We came to this man for wisdom and somehow we trying to tell him what to do. But he didn't sign up for none of that. I'll kick all of y'all out right now. It wouldn't matter to me. Y'all don't get that part. Y'all think it's ego. Oh, he got ego. I don't care about being famous. Y'all did that. I said from jump, I don't care about none of this shit. Deal with me right or go your way. You don't come waking God up out his slumber, then telling him what to do. Again, I was kicking back in the shade. Nigga, God was resting. Why you woke me up? I didn't ask you to come and wake me up. That part. I'm trying to help some of y'all that got a scrambled mind. You keep coming here, doing dumb things. Now, many of you guys have perspectives in y'all minds that y'all created in y'all moments of anger because you want to come here and get too emotionally attached. That part. You say Solace is all about money. That's a narrative y'all made up. It don't make sense in real life. That's why you here right now listening for free. I'm helping anybody that's unclear. You want us to keep going. No, he is about money. Why you here free and you don't never mention that part? Say, I don't get, if you feel like I don't get access to everything, so what? You don't own nothing here. You get something, right? That part, y'all ungrateful. How you come in to beg for something and then you got too much to say and you the beggar in the thing. You only a beggar because you carrying on how you do. You don't come for assistance acting a fool and then think you're supposed to get respect and the thing. That part. However you've been dealt with since you've been here, it's deserved. I didn't come to you. If you're here right now, when did I come to your email door anywhere and say, come learn from me, please? Never. Whoever's sending you here, I wish they'd stop. My channel's for intellectuals, not people hanging on the block drinking beers, and none of the shit y'all seem like y'all lost into. I'm just speaking from the way y'all conduct yourselves. Y'all don't have no etiquette. I would never come asking for somebody for something and then carry on like y'all have been. Thinking you're going to make a point. You have no point when you don't have nothing that you brought to the table. I wouldn't care if you gave back. You have to give back. You could take it back and go on your way. Keep what you got. I'll keep what you gave and you could go on your way. Y'all are making it about me. Like I came to y'all. I didn't come to you. You could keep your shit and go on. Once y'all get that through y'all head, I think everything will be good and y'all will start learning. Until then, y'all gonna be lost in Dodo Bird land. Hopefully you grasp what's being said, y'all, because a lot of y'all, you get my point? You dumbed out. You came here for wisdom. I actually think you're gonna get wisdom. Carrying on like the stupid fool that y'all have been. Like I said, y'all got a lot of perspectives of me in mind. Y'all made these up. If you feel like, no, we ain't make up nothing, then why y'all be coming in here telling me, Solace, why you keep falling for the trolls? They just trying to mess up your video so you won't stop, so you won't finish it. They just trying to make you curse them out so they could be like he disrespectful. How come y'all smart when y'all want to be? That part. You let me know right there. You fully have a brain and you know what's going on. That part. If you got a brain to know that a troll doing that purposely, then you already know what's going on. That part. The joke on y'all. Y'all dumb. Y'all play on y'all own mind like y'all stupid. Now, if a troll or anybody push out a narrative of me that I'm disrespectful, this or that, it's to block people from coming. But y'all don't got nothing to offer me. So that don't do nothing to me. That do something to y'all. How you attacking me by attacking people that ain't got shit to do with me? Again, if somebody put a false narrative in your head and it stop you from coming here, that don't do nothing to me. What do that do to me? I'm making that point because y'all be carrying on like y'all could do something. There's nothing you could do to me. Y'all could come for wisdom like y'all came or go on your way. Outside of that, you can't afflict me in no way. I don't know why that should go if you came here for wisdom. But the point I'm making is y'all fucking up y'all own brain. Trying to make a point you never had. If you want to learn from me, you give back. You figure out weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, you figure it out. But you give back. And when I go live like right now, however many people in it, at least 25% of y'all better give back. Or you could go on your way. You don't have to look at it as ego because I didn't ask to teach y'all. Did I ever tell you, man, I like you, I want you to be my student? No. You came here. See, I get wisdom somewhere else. Go, please. Those of y'all that's retarded brain, go on your way so the space can become clear, and those that truly want to learn and have an etiquette about themselves and a loyalty can come and learn. You pushing out false narratives, this and that, to block people from coming don't affect me. I'm not seeking wisdom. They are. They did nothing to you. That part. Now, a lot of y'all need to get y'all brain together, meaning truly hear that. You came here for wisdom, beautiful. Can you oblige to what was said to you? If you can't, don't come here no more. It's a simple thing to grasp. Now, those of y'all that I sent pricing plans to for free entry, I'm gonna send you a coupon to enter the course, because I'm putting all the courses at the accurate price that I wanted them to be at the begin with. And whoever's too poor to afford it, that's your problem. I wouldn't care. I didn't ask to teach y'all. Y'all disrespectful, and that's that. And so the price going to what it should have been to begin with. I don't need to make no adjustments for y'all. Y'all own problem. Did I make you dumb? No, I didn't. Did I tell you to come here with a fucked up attitude, acting like you owned something or you brought something to the table? No. You picked all that stupid shit up wherever you did. That part. I know y'all need help, so you get my point? I try to adjust the prices, do little things for y'all, but I don't need to. It's not my place, and don't take offense like it's an attack at you. It was a courtesy, but you're not worthy of no courtesy. You pay your dues, you're supposed to pay your dues. What am I making all these courtesies for y'all for? Y'all came for wisdom. I didn't come to y'all for nothing. What am I giving you a discount for? Why? That part. This is real questions I'm asking. You tell me why, then I will. Other than that, if you didn't pay to get in, you're getting booted out. You can come back in with the coupon I'll give you. I'll give you 50% off or something like that, but that's just a courtesy. You come in here, you got none of my literature, you went out of part of none of the pricing plans, you just come waiting to get something free, you could go on your way. Life don't work like that. And nobody's dealing with the useless. Now, if you got a lot of loyalty and honor about yourself, that's another thing, but I don't know y'all on that level. And from what I see, y'all either disloyal and loud about it, or dishonorable and loud about it, or you either dishonorable and quiet. Meaning if you come here and you don't oblige to what I asked y'all, but you quiet, you still disrespectful. Meaning most of y'all are too immature to come to my channel. You haven't even been taught manners. When you get to the point where somebody got to tell you, you can't come begging for shit. You can't come seeking to be serviced. Telling somebody not to charge you and all this other shit. And how to talk to you and this and that. I'm gonna talk to you no way. Again, I ain't asked none of y'all for nothing. Y'all read books? Meaning we live in a time where y'all under 30, y'all never read no books or nothing. Y'all want to have a whole debate with me about text? You don't know nothing. Y'all live y'all lives. Meaning you will come here trying to debate and never even read your Bible or any text concerning anything that's being discussed. I remember when I asked y'all, do y'all know the Anunnaki, the text it come from? None of y'all had the answer. Y'all learned the Anunnaki online. Not from the Enuma Elish or any of the ancient Sumerian texts. Y'all learned it from online, and thank you, a scholar. Because you watch people online present themselves as wise, and you decide you want to pretend like you are too. Don't make it real. I'll let you remove yourself in a minute, y'all. Peace and wisdom, y'all. Make sure you give back, champ. I'm giving y'all a chance, because I'm about to do this video for members only. Meaning if you were sitting here all this time and you like, damn, I'm waiting on a video, you don't get it. You're slow. You're too immature for wisdom. You should move on. And so I'm just making everything crystal clear. Now y'all can give back now or move on. There is no video unless you oblige to what I said. If you got control issues, then you go teach your own self. Other than that, get to obliging to what I said. Nobody learning from me if they can't respect honor and balance. Meaning you're going to carry yourself with honor. Meaning being truthful in your ways. Stop over talking the truth. If you come to see like, damn, I'm wrong. I'm talking around the point. Dead that. You just wrong. And adjust your wrongs to a right. I said give back. If you can't, then you have to go to church. That's where all the free stuff is. You might get raped, but that come with church. Then you could be like the rest of the Christians, telling me, Silas, you need to come into the Christ. Why? He got beat up. He's beat up and spit on. Fucking wretched. Wretched mess. You gotta tell a Christian that. Look at dude. He lost. Whatever the fight or the battle was, blood loss. He's on a piece of wood. That's a shrimp kebab. Made a whole shrimp kebab out your God. And you're telling me, hey, Silas, you need to come into the truth. What's true about somebody catching an L, and then you decide, no, that's my God. The beat up God on the cross is your God. That's somebody that took an L. And don't get it twisted. If you like, he coming back. You always get that when niggas get beat up. You got people right now saying Errol Spence. I'm cold-blooded with this. You got people right now talking about Errol Spence is going to make a return. And Jesus got killed. Beat up and killed. You got a Christian that will tell you, he coming back. Why he coming back? Oh, y'all gave back. I was just about to end this video and be like, I was just about to end it and say, I'm going to finish it on members only. Now, I'm waiting on the rest of y'all. Like I said, 25%. Other than that, and whoever just gave back, you don't even count, champ. You always give back. So you don't even count. Those of y'all that's not going to give back, might as well just comment that so you can stop wasting your own time coming here. Because all you're going to get is what you just got. A breakdown on how you have no honor and no balance about yourself and you're simple-minded. And then I'm going to go to my members only section and teach them the actual lesson. The last video, y'all can't fathom what y'all missed. Now, if you a member and you caught it, what's more important? What they got or the last part of the video where I explain like how the will is controlled and the will must be free. And so hopefully y'all grasp. Now, I am about to continue this video for members only. And I'm going to explain to them everything accurately. Of course, God can't get beat up. So you got to know this was something that was forced on people at one time. Because it's a blasphemy. You can't just make people say God got beat up. Spit on. Spit dripping all over his face. You know how retarded you gotta be to see somebody beat up with spit all on them and you be like, yeah, that's my God. Why? That's a wretched mess up on that cross. You know they raped him too. I don't want to hold you. We talking about the Romans. The descendants of the Greeks. I mean, if you think they ain't raped that boy, you crazy. Catholic preachers, they still raping people. And so what's the overall point? The whole world's been made to accept the blasphemy. Meaning God getting beat up, stuck on wood like a shrimp kebab, spit all on the face. All the details of disrespect is the most important thing because the religion is a blasphemy. Michael O2 said, I'm the only God in my house. Y'all are not God, so please miss me with this stupid talk. Like I said, Whatever y'all talking in the cities, it come from religion. So even if you think God and devil ain't real, I'm gonna explain all of that. It is real, just not under the pretense you grasp it. Just like God ain't no physical man with spit on his face on the cross. You gotta have a brain to know, hold on, that's too stupid to be real. Santa Claus coming back, Santa Claus real? Flying around in space with reindeers, that's real? God, you know how dumb you got to be? To think God was a man that got beat up? You say that wasn't God, that was his son. Okay, so God's invisible man now. Is he got a man's son? And this man's son just so happened to get beat up, spit on, and raped. I don't know why they left that part out. Not about to tell me no pretty Puerto Rican boy with long hair. That's how they got it depicted. They ain't raped that boy? Really? Don't get mad at me. You picked that God. There's a bunch of gods all over when you're dealing with physical life. That's all man do, is get lost in God. All the many that you have. But you got this one specific one named Jesus. Puerto Rican dude. Spit on the face. Wretched. Wretched mess. He's the only God you're going to know him by description. Meaning, once you see him, you're going to know, like, oh, this must be the God that Silas was talking about, because he dead. Christians worship a dead God. That means he lost whatever battle that he had. And now he dead. They say he coming back. Why he didn't just win the battle? Why your God didn't just win the first time? Why do he gotta get beat up first and die and lose, then come back for the win? And so I'll say again, you got Errol Spence fans and many people that got beat up. And all they loved ones and people that like them, they're like, no, they're coming back. You got going online right now. You got Errol Spence fans. They like, no, he's going to make a return. And he's going to beat up Terrence Crawford. You'll see. I get all that. We talking about God, though. God got beat up, thrown on the cross, spit on the face. Two. Rape, too, because we talking about the Romans. And the Catholic, you know, they still raping people now, so you got to know they raped him. Now you telling me they raped this boy, spit on his face, threw him on the cross, turned him into a shrimp kebab, then killed him, took him off the cross, mummified him. They said they wrapped him in linens. I said, yeah, that's what they do to mummy. Oh, he was dead. I said, because I ain't know Jesus was dead. I'm like, oh, it was a mistake. They didn't really kill him. I got to that part. I said, hold on, they mummified him too? Then some of his followers said he came back. Nobody else seen him come back. Just the followers said he came back. I said, okay, this is where mummy movies. Okay, this is where mummy movies come from. Where the mummy got like, you get it? Okay, so the Jesus story got to do with mummy scary movies. You know, the mummy's dead. Somehow he gets out of his cave and he's walking around like, what do y'all hear when y'all hear the Jesus story from Christianity perspective? Because that's what I hear. The precursor to mummy movie. I hear the precursor to a mummy movie. Again, mummy, these is people that got killed. They got wrapped in linens. And then they came out of the dead somehow. Again, in the Jesus story, they beat him up, spit on him, put him on a cross, raped him. I added that part because I know how the Romans get down. They still raping people now, so you're not about to tell me they didn't rape your God. They raped him. They killed, they stabbed him in the rib. Took him off the cross and they mummified him. Again, you can go read the text and say they wrapped Jesus in linens and then they put that nigga in a tomb. So that means he dead. Then he came back to life. Some of the linen wrappings was left behind. So I say this is the story of a mummy. No Christian lady gonna tell me, man, you'd make a good husband when you come into the Christ. I said, who old dude that got fucked? I catch myself. I said, oh, she old, she on. Watch how I talk to my elders. I said, looked at the image. I hope she caught it. I need to come into the square root, the square root of a jelly bean. Some of y'all think this is blasphemy what I'm doing. Say Silas is blaspheming God. You making fun of God. Y'all don't worship God. If you think God got beat up, you are dumb. That don't even make no fucking sense. Again, ain't nothing I said your religion didn't say. So if I'm blaspheming God, where did I get this blaspheme talk from? Because I ain't make up nothing new. Say Silas is disrespecting God. Okay, well, where did I get these words from? Because I didn't make them up. I didn't make up that Jesus got spit on, nigga. I didn't make up that they turned him into a shrimp kebab. That's when you put some meat on a stick. I didn't make up none of that. I'm repeating what I heard the same way you heard it. The difference is you say, that's a good idea that I should follow somebody that got beat up and killed. And I say, hold on, that don't make no sense. If a nigga got beat up and killed, the way I see it, even if he come back, same way y'all view the Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence thing. Say, man, even if Errol Spence come back, he's still gonna get his ass whooped again. Again, if your God got beat up the way he did the first time, I wouldn't care if he coming back blood. Take those L's. He take them L's that you can't even come back from. You could be like, nah, but they raped blood and spit on it. Sir Jones said they God love taking L's. They God is a Christian's God is whoever they speaking these blasphemies for. That part. Your God is whoever convinced you to speak these stupidities against God. Meaning if you a Christian, you say, nah, Silas bugging. Jesus my Lord and Savior. He gonna die for my sins. You ain't getting no wisdom here for free, nigga. Why would I do anything for you for free? I don't even know you. And that's why you got that stupid mind. Because somebody didn't convince you God himself gonna die for a sinner. Why? This one you know your ego finished you off. I'm gonna say it again. This one you know your ego finished you off as a person when you start coming to wise men telling them how they better teach you for free and all this dumb shit. You know, save your brain. But it makes sense because you think that God himself gonna die for you. So this all about you. Meaning if God gonna die for them, they're not supposed. This is all about man. And man must be God. Otherwise, what the hell are we talking about? You don't have to do nothing but say, Jesus is my Lord and Savior. And then instantly in that moment, I apologize. And then instantly in that moment, your sins is wiped away. You have to do absolutely nothing to redeem yourself. It sounds like a little kid religion. It sounds like a trick, especially if you grown. Now, like I said, Christianity full of crackheads and old ladies. That's the only people that's Christians. And the people associated with these types that's dependent on them. So there's an old lady that's a Christian and she take care of her fucking kids and they grand, you get it? Like that. Y'all Christians by force, cause like y'all dependent. And that y'all kinda gotta be. But if you look at y'all behavior and etiquette, y'all ain't Christians. This is why I say, like, did you read the book before you want to debate me on it? Tell me I'm wrong. Did you at least read it? You know the answer that all Christians gonna say? No, I didn't read it. And then they'll continue trying to tell me about it. That's when you know you lost. When you ain't even read a thing and you convinced yourself you know what you're talking about. How does that even work? And you know how all this dumb stuff happened? Man, they joined the religion before they read the book. Meaning they was a Christian before they even knew why they was a Christian. In that, do you grasp what I'm saying? It got to do with no intellect. Meaning, if your fucking brain is blank and you just follow the world, meaning whatever you think most people will think is cool, meaning y'all Christians because y'all think it's cool, meaning y'all think most people are, or it's accepted by society. So y'all say y'all Christians for that reason, meaning you're a follower of the world. But now if I tell you, man, you ain't noticed that your religion is disrespectful to God? See, y'all got the image of this Jesus character in y'all mind as God. In that, whatever said to you, then you just stupid. Now, God is God. Eligio said he was God. This person said they was God. You got this image of this nigga on the cross, beat up with spit on his face. He supposed to be God too. Like that. You got him in your brain as God, and that you too stupid to realize God. But what do God got to do with this dumb thing that you got as it? That part. Retarded. And so I'll say again, it was a time when Christianity was forced on the people. Meaning nobody would have been dumb enough to say, Jesus, our God, or his son, is going to die for them. That's the pinnacles of ego. To say that God going to die for you. So that means God less than you? God work for you? What sense that make? That part. Nobody in the past would have been dumb enough. Be speaking during the times of truth when man still got a little bit of it. A little bit of a connection with God. He would never take that. God gonna die for me, God don't die. That don't, huh? God got beat up and put on a cross and spit on. Nobody would go with that or say that don't make no sense. That ain't God. That is a blasphemy when you disrespecting God. That part. Slaves got this religion in the past, they rejected it because it was a blasphemy. Anything you hear with with is disrespectful and God is included, blasphemy. Again, God got spit on, blasphemy. God got beat up and nailed to a cross, blah, blah, blasphemy. Anything you hear disrespectful and then God is involved, I don't care if God did it, blasphemy. I don't care if they tell you God strung up the devil on the cross and blasphemy. That part. There was a time when a man had a brain to know the difference between good and bad. The hell do God killing somebody or getting killed got anything to do with the goodness and glory of God, which is life? Nothing. It got to do with blasphemy. And so, like I said, it was a time where slaves and your lessers was forced into this religion, meaning they was going to say they was a Christian and everything that go with it, or they was going to get their back whipped. And now maybe you could see why that was. I know a lot of y'all probably say that's stupid. Like, what does it matter if people take your religion or not? We're gonna whip they back. What do that even matter? They ain't gotta really believe it. It ain't about them believing it. It's about them professing the blasphemy. God lost. You gon' say it. That part. Y'all got tricked into saying God is a loser. And that's all Satan needs. Your God got beat up and put on a cross and he got killed, nigga. He coming back, whatever. Make sure you say the blasphemy. This is why a Christian can't let that part go. You get it? Tell a Christian man, just worship God, but just get all that other shit out your head. They can't. That's the most important part. That Jesus got beat up and put on a cross and spit on. That is the most important part. They can't let it go. Without that part, they don't even want it. That's the blasphemy. That was what a nigga back was whipped for. For he make sure he say that. And you know why? When these people have kids, they kids gonna do as they do. Without any thought, they gonna say, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. And he died for my sins. And they gonna repeat the whole rhetoric, never thinking about it, because they got it from their own. They forgot it was beat into their own. Otherwise, their own would have never said it. Who in their right mind gonna say God gonna die for me and he got beat up and all this shit? Can you just fathom that? If you never knew nothing but you just knew God by whatever way you knew God as being the Almighty, the provider. He got beat up? When? How? That part, that could never happen. That don't even make sense in regard to what God is. You telling me God and the devil had a fight and God lost? But he gonna come back later? Y'all worship what lost. That's why y'all in life dying. Ain't nobody gonna save y'all. Cause ain't nobody make y'all do nothing. Again, ain't nobody gonna save y'all cause ain't nobody make y'all do nothing. Somebody made you speak these blasphemies, or you just do it because you want to be down with the world? Yo mama, this person or that person. I don't want to hold y'all. I don't want to hurt none of y'all feelings that's confused. Your grandmother, your mother, they know that's devil worship. Some of y'all don't know. My mama don't believe that's the devil she worship. She knows she's a devil worshiper. I'm gonna say it again. All of y'all in here, you got a grandmama or mama, somebody that's all lost into Christianity. She knows that's devil worship, nigga. Some of y'all come in here, you say, I don't see why Christians just don't get what he's saying. They do get it. They worship the devil on purpose. You don't know where you at. Some of y'all think I'm playing with you. You don't want to know the truth. But since you came here and act like you do, here's the truth. Your mother's a fucking liar and she knows she worshiped the devil. And she the same one told you about Santa Claus, nigga. And if I would have came to you as a kid and said, your mama's a fucking liar, nigga. She knows Santa Claus is not real. She just lies to you. You would have argued with me and said, fuck you, nigga. My mom's not a liar. Then you would have found out Santa Claus was a liar and said, Mom, why'd you lie to me? And you know what she would have said? Oh, it ain't no big deal. Don't worry about it. That part. I made that up. Your mother didn't lie to you knowing she was lying? Or did she know, man, this Santa Claus shit is a lie, but I'm just giving it to him because the whole world go with it. Now, I tell you, man, if you want to know a real secret, your mama, she knows she worshiped the devil. You think your mama that fucking stupid that all this time she been a Christian, she ain't noticed nothing? You really think your mom or your grandmother is that fucking dumb? I'm gonna say it again because some of y'all really stupid in life. The same lady lied to you about Santa Claus and shit. You think she that dumb where she don't understand what I'm saying? Or she haven't seen anything on her own? Really? Your mother's that stupid. I'll say it again, some of y'all a little slow. Your mother knows she worshiped the devil. You don't think your mother got good working ears to when I say, man, you're blaspheming God when you say he got spit on or whatever your religion talking about? Is making you blaspheme God. You think their ears don't work. You think you're just special and you can comprehend and they can't? Your mother taught you shit. You think she don't understand what I'm saying better than you? This is for those of y'all that's 30 and under. All naive and dumb. That part. You in a world where everybody worship the devil and they say they worship God. And they fully aware what they do. Just like the boy selling dope. He know it's wrong. He got all his justifications in mind to tell you. To justify. He got it already locked up. It ain't his fault. It's whatever it is. Same with a Christian. It ain't their fault they've been blaspheming God all this time. They didn't know. They think they can lie to life and whatever God is. Meaning a Christian somehow in their brain they convince themselves, I could just play dumb like I don't get what Silas is saying. And everything's gonna work out for me. I don't know. I wouldn't know. How does that work? How do you know you're lying and then pretend to yourself? I know the world can't go in your head, but how you know you lying and forget you are? How the Christian forget, man, I ain't never read this book. I ain't don't do nothing this book say to do. I actually do everything it say don't do. It say don't wear signs and symbols, I wear them. You think they don't notice none of that? That part. You live in a world where everybody worship the devil. On purpose, plain dumb. If devil worship told you this is devil worship, then you get my point? It would take away the point of lie and trickery. Again, if Christianity just came out and said this is Satan worship, it would take away from the point of lie and trickery. Elohim, you know, Loki. It would take away from the point of all of that. Meaning life is a test. Y'all have to get tested on y'all morals. If the religion just came out and told you this is a test just to see if you have any morals, like if you will let shit that's just die and go down for you, we just want to know like who has no honor in life. If the religion told you that from the beginning, then you would pass. You would be like, oh yeah, no, God's not going to die for me. That's not honorable. That part. It leave that part out. We don't need to tell you that part. We don't need to tell you this is just a test to see if you that low down that you will let God fucking die for you. Even though you wrong. In that, then we kind of know you will throw a man under the bus Or let a man get punished for your wrongdoings and just sit on the side and play dumb like, wasn't me. And now we know you have no honor. You see how simple the religion is? Meaning the religion is a test. Like I always tell y'all, I work for truth. If you lost, y'all make fake narratives of me to try and block people from coming to learn from me. But you work for me, because whoever you catch, I wouldn't want to teach them anyway. If all it took was for your goofy ass to tell them something and make them go another way, that part. Again, dishonor work for truth, whether it realize it or not. And so when you make a false narrative of me and whoever you catch with it, like I said before, that don't do nothing to me. I'm not seeking wisdom. Y'all are. And so you just block them from wisdom to get at me though. And in your brain, I guess that's how you think it works. And so do you get my point? I'm helping y'all to grasp. Lie serve truth. And so again, the religion is just a trick to see who ain't worthy. And y'all all fail already. Otherwise, you tell me what's honorable about God dying for your sins. Remember when I first said it to y'all? I said, why do God need to die for y'all sins? Y'all be dying for God. I blew that off. Said, nah, man. I'm good on that, Solace. So you got to grasp life, which is God, is good on you. It can't be no other way. That part. Now, if you a Christian, you worship the devil. Let's say you somebody, you say God and devil ain't real. Oh, yes, it is. This ain't Christianity, but oh, yes, it is. Just not the way that Christians know it. I'll say it again. You're not a Christian, you're not a religious person, I'm not either. You say God and devil ain't real. Not the way Christians explain it in their belief system, but God and devil is real. It's a matter of light and dark. That's awake when you're consciously awake, and unconscious when y'all dead and don't even know y'all exist. And that's God and devil. View it as two separate mind spaces, meaning awake is one side of your mind, unconscious is the other. But these two spaces are separate in life. They just both in you. And that's God and devil, or Satan. And you the shit in the middle. And one or the other gonna win at the end over you. Meaning that unconscious nothingness are awake. And this is what the Bible is trying to explain, but the Bible is a blasphemy, a trick. But overall, it's explaining in that way. You have unconsciousness and you have consciousness, or you can simply put them into light and dark. You shouldn't be confused on why unconsciousness is referred to as dark. And these is your two gods, are your God and your Satan. Meaning y'all think God and Satan is people, view them as place. And when you have the glory to be awake and conscious, you grasp? And when you're unconscious and dead, it's that other thing. And so, I was going to say one or the other's going to win over you. But that's not the reality. The darkness or the unconscious is fighting for you. The awake and care what you do, that's on you. You get my point? And so I want to break this down in depth so y'all grasp, y'all know Y'all know the story from religion and characters. You get it? The devil is this, the God is this, and it's the Son of God, and y'all know it from religion, where everything is personified or put into character. But y'all do not understand all these things on their own before they was tap danced on and made into characters and blasphemies. Meaning y'all don't know where the biblical text come from before it was put into character format and made to be a blasphemy. And so I wanted to explain that to y'all. And why this is important, because it wouldn't matter who you are, everybody seems to believe in Christianity. It's a Christian world. If you're American, you live in a Christian society. If you live over in the Middle East, let's say Islamic, but these are the same things, but let's keep it simple. Now you live in a Christian world. And so even those that say they're not Christians, they still are Christians in the brain. If you lost the conscious community, they're not Christians, but they still have a God. They say it's the black woman. Do you see where Christianity influenced that thought? Meaning once a person comes under religion, even if they leave it, they still hold this ideal of a God, which is a word they got from Christianity. They didn't get it from Hinduism or no other teachings. They just got that word from Christianity. In that, when the conscious community person say, man, a black woman is God, I already know they still got Christian residue on the brain. Get it? Some of y'all, you say, man, I'm atheist. I don't believe in nothing. I am God. So in that, I know, man, they still got Christian residue on the brain. All these still being blasphemies. That's how the religion works. So when the black person that's a conscious community member say, man, a black woman is God, you see how it still serves the blasphemy. God ain't no person. Once you say God is a physical person, you disrespecting God. Now, of course, Christianity took it to the extent they say he got beat up, spit on, and all this other shit. But even when the black conscious community followers say, man, a black woman God, they just trying to denounce the blasphemies and all this weird shit that Christianity pumping. But in not knowing the truth of that story and understanding, they still find themselves blaspheming God. I'm not talking about the Jesus character. I'm talking about whatever God is. Y'all got all this weird shit as it. Jesus, black woman, Buddha. Y'all got a whole bunch of manly names and things on God. But they all blasphemies. You get my point? And it all come from the Christianity, meaning this is a Christian society. And so when y'all walk away from Christianity or stay with Christianity, y'all still carry the residue, which is the blasphemy towards God. And that the conscious community follower, he say the black woman is God, he belittle himself and God. A man is not beneath a woman. If you think that, you stupid. If you a woman and you think that, you stupid. I'm gonna help all women out. You better make sure you always put yourself beneath a man, because that's who you dependent on. That part. You could talk all that high womanly shit all you want. When shit get ugly for you, we talking physical, what you gonna do? Run to your daddy, your brothers, shit, you'll even run to the law. Meaning you're not built to stand on your own. I don't care what woman you are. You could handle a bunch of dudes pulling up to your crib. That's why I say when we was out in nature, it gave everybody a better perspective. A woman got her own little farm and she got her kids and she know. I'm fooled. If 4-5 dudes pull up right now, what can I do? If one dude pull up right now, what can I do? I'm short. Let's say you a 6-foot woman. If I pull up, what can you do? Once I connect and you get dizzy and shit. Nothing. You're a woman. If you ain't got no sons that can whoop on me, or man, I'll do you however I want. All you could do is run to the law. You get it? Now, we live in a society where you got black women running around talking to men like they stupid, forgetting that. Now, when you see a video online and the chick face all blown up and she talk about, none of these men help me. We don't fuck with y'all. You tough, nigga, handle that. Right? You called the cops on me, you put me on child support, bitch, you did all this. Handle it. If you a man, I know you clapping like, especially on child support part, you like that part, nigga. They disrespect dudes, and they go with all the unfairness that the society let them do against men. Meaning the society is unfair against men for women, but it's a lesser thing. If you can get the ass to lead the head, then you could really put damage upon a person, people. And if you can make the kids lead them, you could do them even worse. So do you get my point? We live in a society where y'all kids got more say-so than y'all. If y'all try to spank y'all kids in a day, that part, the kid could call the cops on you, say you beat them. People online will take the side of the kid. You get it? In that, they lining y'all up where y'all let the ass lead the head. Or, simply put, the kid run the household. Then the mother, then the father. Again, the kid run the household. Then the mother, then the father. Why? Because they can't even discipline the kid. Because the first thing they gonna think, man, they gonna not understand online. They tore down online. And the kid can finagle it however they want. I ain't saying whatever the kid do gonna be right. The kid gonna be, ruled over by the state. Could have been being ruled over and beat up by his parents, but he gonna be getting beat up and ruled over by the state or whatever stranger they put him with. Meaning this is the reality for those of y'all that's kids and you think you your parents' boss, so now you gonna call the cops on them or something. Cause you think you dictate the rules. You gonna end up in the state, and then you're gonna really be getting beat up by strangers. That part, all because you want to make a point to your parent. You need to listen to what I say too sometimes. No, they don't. You knew here they had you their property. In the past, before law, a person's child was their own property. They do as they want with their own stuff. If the parent decide we killing this kid, what can anybody tell them? No, don't do that. That's their own stuff. Blood, they can do what they want. It's not our place to say, like, no, don't do it. Y'all live in a Babylon where y'all all owned by the city. So the city tell y'all what to do with y'all own. Your loved one died, the city tell you better call them so they can pick up their property. That's your grandma, whoever died. When your grandma died, you just kept her and disposed of her how you chose? Or you had to call the city so they could come get their property, which is your grandma. And when your son got killed out there, did you dispose of him how you chose, or did the city step in and take it? That's the coroner. That part. Because he's their property, just like your grandmother, just like you. In that, they decide if the kid run the household, the mama, the daddy, whatever. The household was stronger with black peoples when the man ran the household and the woman took care of the house and the kids stayed in their goddamn place. And the mama and the daddy worked together. Meaning the mama said, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to tell your daddy. That part. That changed when y'all became owned by the city. In that, they make the man the lesser or dependent on the woman. Follow? In that, she mouthing off, running her mouth, thinking she tough. Then she gonna find herself in a situation and her own man ain't gonna want to help her. And this is how the city work against y'all psychologically. Do that sound familiar? Meaning if you a black woman, do this help to clear things up for you? You wonder why them dudes ain't never helped me? Why black men don't speak up for black women? Is it clear now why? You did the nigga dirty for the system. Run your mouth. Act like you are a man even if you ain't. This is your common woman in the day. Y'all be coming in here talking like y'all tough. For no reason. Just because you just high or something. Then when y'all get beat up and did dirty, you know the first person y'all looking to help y'all? A man. And you know his mindset? I just have sex with them, man. It ain't even worth helping them. After I help her, she fuck around and throw me under the bus for that. That part. You know how many men done helped a woman and that same woman got him locked up after? That part. You know how many men have took care of women and after that, that same woman shit on that man? That part. If you were a woman, y'all already fucked yourselves over a long time ago. It's a thing called ego. When that shit get dumb, where you forget what you are in the realities of things, cut yourself off. That's just common sense. That part. Now, you're a woman, you have a teenage son, he's beating you up. A lot of y'all don't know that's a reality in the daytime. These women out here getting beat up by their kids, blood. But who really want to say my kid put his hands on me? How many of y'all women son beat your ass? Be real. Put up a 1 or something. That part. This is a real thing happening in the daytime. Kids beating up their mama. Roughing her up a little bit and shit like that. The mama scared to say, cause you know how stupid you look? When your kid beating you up? So then it just be a secret. She just keep getting beat up and nervous of her own son. Sound familiar if you a woman? You're scared of your own son, ain't you? God forbid that nigga come in the night high on that K2 shit. You don't know what he smoked. You just know he be tripping. And God forbid he coming like that tonight. That part. That's your son, he beat you up. If you go back to before my times, niggas was on crack. Robbing from their mother. I got an uncle. My grandma's a victim of that shit. Being scared of your own fucking son when he come in the house high as shit. Letting him steal from you cause you scared to say something. God forbid he don't knock you out while he high. Now y'all see how many of these young boys on that lean K2 and shit like that? You don't think they making a mistake in putting their hands on their mama? But don't worry, cause she got it. She a man, according to her. Was talking to the last nigga all crazy and stupid, he left. Cause she a man. That part, if you a woman, I hope you grasp that shit. Y'all own dishonor. Man and woman. Y'all have to live it out. The bad part is y'all don't even catch it. Y'all do the dishonor or y'all do whatever benefits you. That's why I said you gotta be fair, that's balanced, and honorable in life, that's truthful to yourself. Otherwise, you bite anything that seems like it's beneficial to you, and then you be fucked later. So the system worked for women, not men so much, in regards to them clashing. The system gonna take the woman's side, we know this. But then, when the kid beating up the mother, what you think the father gonna say? Ain't my problem. When I tried to discipline him, she told me don't touch her son like it wasn't mine too. And she beat him. That part. How many of y'all live that reality? So women put they self in that. And whether you a man or a woman, everybody live their imbalances. That part. You can't live in imbalance and don't think it's not going to cave in on your ass later. It's best to just be fair and honest. In that, you get my point? Ain't nothing that can flip-flop on you later. Now, let's get to the deep. Like I said, Christians fell for the blasphemies. In slavery times, people were beat and forced to say, like, you know, the things that the religion make y'all say in regards to God. Calling him Jesus and all these different things are blasphemies. God ain't no man named Jesus. He ain't get spit on. None of that. I don't care how much you like that story. It was made so that you could blaspheme God. That's how you worship Satan. By blaspheming God. Blaspheme is when you say some disrespectful shit and associate God with it. Whether you saying God did this shit or it happened to him, you're disrespectful. And there was a time where man knew that. You don't speak ills towards God, period. Man was beat, forced to say God is his Lord and Savior and he's going to die for his sins. And he was a man that got beat up and spit on. And they went with it in the past because they got beaten whipped if they didn't. And then they told their kids this to make sure they didn't get beaten whipped. You better make sure you know Jesus is the Lord and Savior, nigga. I'm gonna die for your sins. The same way y'all learn to spill now, that's how that happened. Except in now y'all don't get beat and whipped for not being a Christian. Your mama told you about it. And if you go back to her mama's mama, that part, they was beat to say that shit. And they told all their descendants after, and it just get passed down. And y'all accept it because y'all like, well, I got this from my mama. The whole world go with it. Ain't nobody else saying it's a blasphemy. That part. Now you can see why the beating and the whipping and the forcing of the religion. Now you can see the point. It worked. They threatened it upon y'all. Now y'all just say it and don't even know. Like, why? That part is just a part of y'all's speech. And so, let me give y'all the true understanding of who Jesus, that character, because that character is just the devil. When I say y'all worship the devil, I mean that for real. It was prophesied that an antichrist, an anti-savior, meaning a fake savior, a fake Christ. Of course, Christ, this is the YHWH. The U. The YHWH, this is God. A fake version of this God gonna come. That's the Antichrist. And this Antichrist gonna be a man, he gonna invade the government and the whole world. And they gonna call him God, not the YHWH. Now when you fast forward to now, y'all say the YHWH name is Jesus the Christ. He a man that got beat up and spit on. That part. Jesus is what was prophesied. Do any of y'all know where Jesus is? This man. This some lie y'all picked up in the world. It's not about if he real or not. It's about what it's about. That part. Blasphemy. The whole world worships a man named Jesus Christ, but that ain't the YHWH. That's a man. That's what was being prophesied. You see how y'all are running around talking about God was flesh and blood and he a man and he got beat up, blah, blah, blah. That's the Antichrist. All that shit y'all saying. In God we trust. Man, Jesus is in government. Who don't believe in good old Jesus in this world? Shit, even Muslims talking about Isa. Who don't believe or know about good old Jesus Christ? Now, if I ask y'all, is Jesus YHWH? Because that's who he's supposed to be. Meaning, I don't care if you're a Christian. You know that Jesus' character is supposed to be that Jewish God. YHWH. Why is he called Jesus then? Why is he depicted as a man? In the ancient text, YHWH ain't have nothing to do with no man. He was the precursor to all men, the spirit or substance in men. Not no nigga beat up. Once you get the physical, you're not talking God no more. Again, the YHWH is what's in between physical man and what's unseen. That part. But in this book, they say YHWH or God is a man named Jesus that got beat up and spit on, and put on a cross, turned into a shrimp kebab. And y'all all speak those blasphemies. And it was designed for that. Meaning, most of y'all think y'all sound good when y'all saying Jesus my Lord and Savior. I'm gonna die for my sins. The blood of Christ and all that. You disrespecting God. You disrespecting YHWH, but you don't know what that is. You know it as some man. That man character that you know is the Antichrist that was prophesied about. But y'all think the prophecy had to do with an actual real life physical person walking around fooling y'all. The person ain't gotta be physical if y'all say he is. Why do the Antichrist need to be an actual physical person if y'all say he is anyway? Again, y'all say Jesus was a physical man, blah, 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 blah. I say he the Antichrist. You say, nah, he can't be. The Antichrist supposed to be a physical person working in these times now for the government and shit. Jesus is a physical man, and all y'all in the daytime talk about like how he God, but he ain't. He not the YHWH. And if he was, they wouldn't have needed to switch his name and add all that extra shit. And so that's what they was talking about. It was a time where men understood God or these certain teachings, and then it was changed into some strange ass man. The devil at work, lie at work. Now y'all got some fake character put over what's real. Y'all know the fake character BS, which have to do with the blasphemy. Y'all don't know the real character or the real point. And so I want to get to that. Like I said, it all starts with light and dark, meaning God and devil is real, but not from the pretense y'all have it. God is awake when your consciousness, that space. Devil, unconsciousness, that space. Now, let's get into the deep so y'all can grasp this thing accurately. Channel members, I'll be explaining it to y'all. Salam, salam to the rest of y'all. Hopefully y'all don't come back no more. If you want to take offense, you can. I don't mind, but please don't come back. You get my point? And that's that. Other than that, join my channel membership. Go to my website. Pick whichever pricing plan you want. If you somebody and you seem like you want to do them all, maybe you email me first. I'll send you a coupon or something. Other than that, get the wisdom from my website or become a channel member. 5th level one if you want to access the live content. Outside of that, that's it. Whether you give back or not, I wouldn't care. That's what it is. So, if you like, nah, I'ma just give back and make everything go back. Ain't no going back, no kind of way. I have no desire to want to teach y'all. Even if y'all are paying. You get it? Meaning, even if you come in with payment, I don't want to teach you. And so, if I was given billions of dollars right now and said, take this billion, you great, just teach them, I wouldn't. That's just real talk. Please don't take offense. This is not a jab. Y'all have absolutely no honor. You came here for wisdom, now you got a problem. That right there should let you know I don't want to teach you. So if you somebody that be coming here and you act like you slow, you worthless, you dumb, you got a whole problem because you came begging, you don't need to come back no more. Your problem's over with. My videos is for members only. If you somebody that become a channel member and I remember you, I'ma block you off. I don't care if you paid. It wouldn't matter to me. So if you know you somebody that been coming around here, never giving back, don't go to my website. Because if I see you, well, you will have paid for the pricing plan for nothing. I'm gonna cancel your shit, keep your bread, and you can go on your way. I already told you I'm not dealing with you. Meaning those of y'all that don't got no honor, I'm not dealing with you. You stay away from me. Don't ever disrespect me. You don't speak to me. Nothing. Don't look to buy my shit. Nothing. If you purchase one of my books or something and I recognize you as somebody I don't deal with, you just gonna be dead off. And I already told you. And you won't be the first. There's a few people that already happened to. And so if you never gave back, don't ever seek me out. Those of y'all that gave back, you good as long as you want to be. Meaning you will receive wisdom until you decide you don't want to no more. Outside of that, don't take offense. Don't take it as a jab. He mad. It's nothing for me to be mad about. This free. This don't do nothing for me. You follow? So I don't never gotta be mad if I end alive. That's free. You get it? Now I know y'all gonna be mad. And so that's why I'm saying don't take offense. You're kind of useless to me. And I don't know why you're attached where you think you just linger around useless and all is well, but it ain't. It's not charity, none of that bum shit. Like I said, if you somebody that have a subscription and I gave you free access, you about to be revoked, but don't take offense. I'm gonna send you a discount for whatever, the price was of the plan now. I'll send you that discount and you can apply that to the actual price and join back if you want. If you don't, that's on you. I wouldn't care. Like I said, I'm wise. The wisdom's for me. Use it in my life to keep myself balanced and everything good in my life. If you want access to it, well, first and foremost, know your place. Coming to me for wisdom. I ain't coming to you for absolutely nothing. So don't disrespect me. Telling me I need to teach you for free or do anything of this sort. You came to me. I don't know you. And so, come to me when you get manners. Meaning those of y'all that are people that give back, are you a paying customer? You can refer people. You get it? Meaning, if you coming to me for wisdom, I hope you know somebody that give back or something like that can vouch for you. Because if you don't, I'm not dealing with you. And that's real talk. And hopefully y'all don't take offense. Now, if you a channel member, I'm going to be coming back in like 5-10 minutes. Use the bathroom and give y'all the real jewels to the God and devil thing. And all this YHWH or Jesus stuff that come with it. Accurately, so you can grasp. If you're not a 5th level channel member, you can still watch the video when I go live, but you won't be able to play it back. If anybody has any problem with anything, you don't need to have none. You came to me. I never came to you for nothing. Whatever you think I got to gain by dealing with y'all, I don't. Again, I like my own peace. I like to kick back in the shade. I don't like niggas in my face. I'm not really big on talking. So if you get me to talk to you, you get it? Meaning a lot of y'all lost, you think I want to be a star. I'm not one that even like to talk. If you know me in real life, you know that. I move like a dope boy. Stay away from me. I'm in the cut. Get the fuck away from me, blood. I don't want to talk to nobody. You talk to him for me. I'm like that. I don't like dealing with people. I already know how people is. I keep my shit. I keep it like that. I deal with 4-5 motherfuckers. They deal with everybody else. I don't mind people coming around, but at some point, you get it? I'm like that. Get all these niggas out of here, blood. You get it? I don't know all these strangers. Get them out of here. They have fun for the time. And so in real life, I'm not somebody that like to talk. When I'm teaching y'all, that's a little bit of a pull of teeth, a little bit. Because I ain't somebody that just like to talk. This is why I curse y'all out so fast. I'm not big on talking. Y'all want to overly talk. I already don't even like to talk. I feel like a man is action. I come from that lifestyle. Man, all action, not talk. In that, when you making me talk more than I need to. And so I'm just making it clear for you if you come in to get wisdom and you got all these perspectives in your head. Blood, I don't even like to talk, so you better make it worth my while before you come into me for wisdom or anything. Make it worth my while. Other than that, I know you can't possibly think me just talking to you is the apple of my eye, some shit. Meaning a lot of y'all come here like that, you're not thinking about it. Like, he don't know me, why the fuck he care about talking to me for? Exactly. Then you rude as shit. Talking about why we gotta pay you. You don't have to do nothing. I don't even want to talk to you. You came over here. You get it? Whoever sent you over here, they sent you. I ain't asked you to come. And so y'all come on that kind of time like a nigga called y'all out. I didn't call none of y'all out. I just know y'all rude as shit. Nobody never taught y'all no manners. Anybody you come across, well, y'all ain't gonna come across nobody wise again, I suppose. And y'all should see why. Meaning, if you ever heard wise men don't deal with the public, you should know why. Y'all should be able to see why from right here. Now, whether wise or not, I'm just not one that really care to be dealing with the public. And if I got to, you better be paying me, man. You get my point? Other than that, why? Meaning I'm not somebody you can offer fame to. I don't want it. So if you offering me fame, you trying to get told no. You get it? You telling me you gonna give me fame, it's like you telling me, man, I want you to babysit the retards. Blood, if you're not paying me to do that, I don't know why you would ask me to babysit your retards. You watch them, they're yours. That's how I look at talking to y'all in wisdom. Y'all ain't my problem. Why do I need to teach them for free? Who are they? I didn't lose them. They wasn't around me when I was getting this deep wisdom. Going through whatever I had to, all these countless books, and you get it? Sorting everything out so I can have my mind together. I didn't see none of y'all. And so don't take it as an offense. Meaning a lot of y'all, you watch me on a day-to-day. We got a whole relationship in your head. You get it? I'm your buddy, your teacher. I'm your God, your daddy. Some of y'all, I'm your boyfriend. This your head, though. And so when I tell you, man, I don't know you, shit, I don't know you, you taking offense like we actually date. You taking offense like if your real life man told you, bitch, I don't even know you. I'm just real talking to you. I don't know you. You just rude as fuck to me. That's all I can tell y'all right now. Y'all a little rude. I'm begging for wisdom and shit, talking to me like you crazy. That's all I got to go on. Outside of that, whatever y'all saying, I'm not going to succumb to. Because I ain't asked to be here. I didn't ask y'all to beg me for wisdom. If you knew I was on Facebook, I had regular people in life that I know. I wasn't somebody putting wisdom on Facebook. You get it? One day I just put up a post that said, if God is the most high, then why he the one that gotta sacrifice his own kid? Usually you sacrifice unto God because you the lesser thing. You get it? The people in the past, they sacrificed unto God or gave their tithes unto God. If God sacrificed his only begotten son to the world, who he did that for? Who's his God that he did that for? That part. Most of y'all read that post and said, damn, that's the deepest thing I ever heard. Now, of course, if you've been following me all that time, that ain't nothing in comparison to what you got now. But do you get it? When I said that, y'all ain't never heard nothing that deep before. And so y'all shared me everywhere, made me go viral, and then y'all created this narrative like, he better do what we say or we not gonna make him famous, but I never asked you to. In fact, that's the easiest way to aggravate me. Putting people in my goddamn face, making me famous, especially for free. Fame is a job where you gotta deal with a whole bunch of people you don't know, aggravating the shit out you. Cause you they God to them. That part. I don't do that for free. You got me fucked up. I like my peace. I like kicking back in the shade. Like I said, y'all made me go viral. I didn't ask nobody to do that. I didn't ask y'all to come learn from me. Maybe I could get lit some kind of way. I didn't ask y'all to do that. And so when you come here for wisdom and you telling me I need to do this and that, I don't need to do nothing. You need to leave me alone. Or give back. Meaning you come with balance, I don't mind teaching you. If you coming and telling me what I need to do, I don't need to do nothing. Y'all can all get lost. I didn't ask y'all to share me and make me famous. I didn't ask Sonetta to ask me to be on his show. Because a lot of y'all see me on there. Let me help you out. I didn't ask him. He asked me 3-4 times. I said no. Like I said, I'm not big on fame. I'm not big on niggas in my face. That part. A bunch of y'all asked me to interview me. I said no. You said he got ego. Why I got ego? Because y'all didn't get to take the time out to ask me shit about me. That part. Because y'all do what y'all do and y'all desperate to get lit. Now that mean I am. But y'all brought me into this bozo ass environment. And so you don't need to tell me no kind of way to be in it. I could go back to my shade. I didn't ask y'all to wake God up, my nigga. Again, y'all come waking God up, then telling him, yo, you need to teach us for free, blood, and you better do this, and you better watch this, or we not gonna subscribe him. I don't care what you do. You woke me up, nigga. Now I'm wake. Where my shit? That's how the reality of it is. Y'all woke me up, now I'm up. What's up? That part. Now y'all all confused and dumb and scared in the face talking about he threatened us and he mean. All right, man. Are you gonna leave? Y'all take that as insult. Like, are you gonna leave? If you ain't giving back, are you leaving? Cause Big Who said don't open his mouth for free. I don't care if we on the block chilling and nothing don't got nothing to do with nothing. And you walk up like, hey, blood, can I holler at you? No. Who are you? And this is how it would happen in real life with anybody. If just you could try it. Go walk up to somebody and be like, yo, can I talk to you a minute? If they got a brain and they don't know you, you get it? They gonna be like, what? You get my point? I don't know you, so what do you mean? You want to talk to me? They don't have to be like a woman. You could just put it man to man. Just a solid dude and another solid dude pulling up on him. Can I talk to you for a minute? You more than likely gonna be like, I don't really know you, blood. I don't see what we got to talk about. You get it? For what? I don't know if this nigga about to start a problem. I don't know. So to just keep it cool, I don't know you. Just going, no, you don't need to talk to me. Just in case. Y'all like that. I don't care about the public. You get my point? And I don't care about a bunch of people in my face being phony and fake and pretending. If I got ego for that, then I guess I got ego. Like all I could tell y'all is I'm 41. I started at 33. I wasn't no kid. And so whatever make y'all boat float don't make mine float. I wouldn't care what you threaten me with. It don't mean nothing to me. Y'all want attention. I've been lit. In real life and on here, I've been lit. It's not that ain't a big deal to me like it is for y'all. You waiting on your moment. I had a bunch of moments in real life before there was a YouTube, on YouTube times. That part. Compensate me for my work, or you just get my work. Hopefully y'all grasp that without taking offense. If you see me in the street, you can speak. All that's fine. Excess talking, I ain't with that. But it's okay to introduce yourself. I meet people every day in real life. Meaning I'm setting y'all straight for realities now. Y'all lost on wisdom and dumb. Now, in real life, if you see me, you recognize me, you can speak. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Solace? What's going on? Peace and wisdom. I ain't with all that extra shit though. Keep it regular, keep it simple. If you think you an honorable person and you looking for a friend and you like, I think he would be a good friend. I'm on an honorable path. I don't know that many honorable people. And you serious with it, where you like, I don't be dealing with a lot of people because they come with, they dishonor, be tagging them along, and then that shit starts spreading out. And so you kind of moving on a tight shift now in life, and you kind of watching who you deal with, but you've been kind of noticing like ain't nobody really solid in regards to living fair and honorable. Meaning they deal with everybody they deal with fairly. They truthful to they self. Meaning before they speak a thing, you know how y'all will try to finagle shit, and that you know you lying. They just solid. If you find yourself like that and you like, I think I could, he'll be a good friend. And you could reach out and introduce yourself or something. I ain't guaranteeing that I'm gonna be your buddy or nothing, but stop coming to me with expectations. Stop coming to me with a perspective already in your mind like you met me or something. Y'all extreme, y'all getting y'all own dumb. You coming to me for wisdom and you talking crazy. I don't know how you want me to talk to you. But I'm not gonna be like, no, we get it. I'm not trying to get lit, so I'm not gonna do what the star do. He let you disrespect him. He say, man, I'm signed to this corporation. I gotta keep everything tight. And got to pay this money back that they didn't get it. That advance money. I ain't got to do nothing. Get my point? If you say if you don't, you gonna be fucked up. I wasn't fucked up before y'all came. And I'm not gonna be fucked up after y'all go on y'all way. Ain't nothing you could threaten with me with. Ain't nothing you need to be looking to threaten me with. I got deep ass wisdom if you want it. It's like karate or anything. Nigga, don't walk up to the motherfucking sensei talking about teach me karate. I'm sure he gonna be like, what you gonna give me? For what? Because I don't know you, so why? I don't know if you when you're dealing with real teaching, they gonna teach you like honor and all this other stuff before they even get to the fighting. And if you don't pass that, you're not never gonna get to the fight, and they gonna be like, I can't teach you. Say, why you can't teach me? They ain't gonna tell you that part because they don't want to argue with you. I mean, they already know if they tell you ain't got no honor. You keep trying to skip over the honor. I need to make sure you got a certain discipline in your mind before I bestow this deep shit on you. Otherwise, you're gonna be running out here acting a fool on my name. I taught you. We speaking of somebody as a kung fu master, and you like, I want to learn from you. They gonna teach you, and before you ever get to fighting, they gonna be teaching you a whole bunch of etiquette, discipline, self-control, no fighting. And then you gonna get frustrated and be like, when we gonna get to the fighting? And then they might hit you with the, I don't think I can teach you. Then you're gonna be confused, like, wow, I went through all that dumb shit and you ain't never even show me no moves. You ain't got no honor, and he not about to disgrace his own self and teach you some shit knowing you gonna be running around here beating people up for no reason. And he didn't give you that for that. He gave you that so you could defend yourself if you ever in a problem. Or maybe you could be a help to somebody weaker that's being, But it ain't for you to just be running around becoming the dumb shit that you get in the you getting the Jews to defend. Not giving you the Jews to know how to fight so you could become the threat in life. It's for you to help those that are being threatened. And maybe if you being threatened now, you got the tools to help yourself, but not that other stuff. I move on wisdom like that. And if you don't have no honor, I'm not going to teach you, because you just going to do whatever you want and carry on how you want with the knowledge. Making it lie or whatever you want it to be. That part. I don't want you as a representative of me. Whoever say they my student, I expect you look clean, your etiquette and everything is together, and your mind sharp. Not you all sloppy and dumb. I don't care what nobody say. If I'm your teacher and you see me in real life, our always together. Everything's together. You get my point? Everybody can't say that. Some of y'all teachers look crazy in real life. Or you like it. This nigga sane. You not never gonna see me out of whack. Meaning, anybody ever seen me in real life? You ever seen me out my mind before? Well, you like, blood got to be high. No. You always seen me like, damn, that nigga so reserved. I don't never see him out of pocket or out of place. I'm not no kid. I've been around a while. Don't play with kids. So you come here with honor, come in respect. I know many of y'all, we live in unstable times. Some of y'all don't have nothing at the moment. And I am the type of person that will be like, yo, y'all can comment whatever problems y'all have and maybe I can help you. If you ain't got pride, you go get a fake account or something maybe and just put your problem up, then I could give you an answer to help you. But I don't really got no desire to help y'all. You get my point? Y'all been disrespecting me all this time. And it ain't no reason for it. In that, it's like I said, I'll teach y'all if y'all pay me. Y'all give me something, I don't know. I don't know what y'all got, but free? If I know you in real life and we good, you good on it free. You better be helping me with some shit too if I ask you. What I might ask you, I don't know. I probably won't ask you for nothing until a time where you ain't. I'm like that. This is how people able to take advantage. You ask me for something, I give it to you. Here, man, you take that, man. Make sure you pay me back. But I ain't really one of them types chasing you around for it. And I might forget. You might come get again. And I'm like, I forgot I gave that nigga. I'm supposed to get that nigga that. I ain't a penny pinching nigga all like petty. In that, you be carrying on, think you winning, then I pop about the blue like, yo, blood, I need you to do this for me. And if you say no, you got to know. We through. I'm like that. Some people I may not never ask them for nothing. It's not, I can't say. You might just get over all that time and just be able to receive from me. And just my thinking you gonna look out for me when I need you, good to go. But if the time coming you don't, it's over for you. Salam, shalom, tree. I appreciate y'all giving back. Those of y'all that give back, if y'all don't mind, click the description and give it back to my links. I'm saying that because YouTube, like I said before, with all the wasting shit and all the dumb shit. I am not telling you to give YouTube shit. So that $40 you just gave back, 15 gonna go to YouTube. You could have kept that, blood. You get it? Now they just took the 25. Like that. Come here, make sense, get your wisdom, adjust it to your life, and get your life on track. All that other shit, I don't got nothing to do with it. I respect everybody. If you ain't got good manners and etiquette, I don't want nothing to do with you. If you broke and don't have no money, I don't check people for that because I'm not looking to use nobody for nothing. So I don't care if you don't got nothing. You could be dead broke and have the dustiest clothes on. That I don't care. Are you solid? Because if you are, I got some shit you could put on. You ain't got to move like that. I'm like that. I don't need for nothing, so I don't care how you are. Just have respect. I'm not talking no extreme shit. I'm talking common sense respect. You coming to get wisdom from me, and you talking to me crazy, you thrown off. That's the only thing I could tell some of y'all. You come in here, you got all these demands, and you came for wisdom. I ain't coming to you for nothing. You throwed off a little bit. And so most of y'all just need to adjust your mind. Meaning when you mature, you could seek me out. I ain't want to hold no grudges or nothing like that. Like I said, I don't know none of y'all anyway, so don't get my point. I didn't lose anything. Nothing happened. Nobody lost nothing. If you gave back, you got hella content up you still ain't get to. Get to it. You get it? Nobody lost. None of y'all getting shortchanged, cheated. Like I said, there's hella content and shit y'all still ain't even get to. I ain't removed it. Go watch it. Outside of that, when I come on here, if it's 40 of y'all in here, at least 10, 15, 20 of y'all need to be giving back. It ain't got to be half, but you get my point? Make it make sense. Make it worth my while. Other than that, I can't just talk for nothing. Now, if a few more y'all give back, I'll stay on and get straight to this deep video. Other than that, you're going to have to become a channel member to see it. And you don't have to take an offense either. Like I said, if you ain't got much in life, I wish y'all carried it, in the beginning, just right. Because we wouldn't even be going through this right now. Now, I have to use the restroom. Give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Y'all pissed off? I'm just asking, man. I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue with nobody. I'm just asking. Y'all a little mad? Thank you, different angles. Y'all don't have to give back. I really don't care. You don't have to feel like I'm mad at you because you don't give back. I'm just, if you coming around, then you gonna aggravate me. It ain't like I could block you off on here. So now you make it where I have to go just to my, you get it? In that, you disrespecting me now. You get my point? And I'm looking at it from a perspective of wisdom. I'm not giving you funny videos and prank videos and you know the entertainment shit. This don't got nothing to do with entertainment. This is Jews. This shit old secret society members would have known. Not no regular person would have been privy to know half the things that I tell y'all. You wouldn't have never heard it before. Meaning if you remove me and everything I ever did, half the shit y'all talk about now, y'all wouldn't even be talking about it. Y'all talk about Sumerian text, the Owaspy and all these things because of me. If you go back to my first videos, I came breaking down all the scholarship. That's why I tell y'all I've been a scholar of ancient texts. I'm not your preacher. This ain't church. I never came as no preacher. Meaning I wasn't religious first and then I changed. I wasn't a conscious community follower, then changed. He had me on his show because I had a different opposing thought. His show is a debate show, so do you get it? Blood got a whole different perspective how he see things, bring him on his show. Y'all get all lost, y'all think like I'm a part of the conscious community. I'm a Christian. I'm not nothing. I'm a wise servant of nature, nothing else. And so, kind of grasp. Now, if you smoke, you can go ahead and light up. Because y'all sure about you. Stressing me out, nigga. Stressing me out. I ain't with it, cat daddy. Now, if you somebody you say, man, I ain't learning from somebody that smoke. All wise men smoke. You say, I know a wise person that don't. You don't know anybody wise. I'm sorry you think they are, but they not. And so I'm not sure why that is. The smoking and the wise. We even show it to y'all on movies like The Lord of the Rings, The Wizard. You remember The Wizard? The white head? Blood was sitting there blowing. You think of Native American people, they some of your most peaceful and they wisdom be deep. I'm talking about the old ones, not the new ones. Old. Back when I was like 8, 9 years old, if you ever seen like an Indian chief talking, then you get it? They talking, they wisdom like minds. It ain't no book thing, but it just flow good. It got a lot of life references in it that you can relate to. Like, yeah, I know that. It ain't, I don't know how to explain it. It's like how I be teaching. Now y'all be like, Silas mean, Silas this. I'm calm. What are you looking at? Y'all got me as hyped the fuck up. I'm like probably the calmest nigga y'all know. Y'all got me as disrespectful. I'm probably the nicest nigga you know. You just coming stupid. I ain't no coward. I'm just nice. If you say no, he ain't nice. Nigga, you been here for 7 years and ain't give back. Said I got ego. You said a whole bunch of shit to fuck my shit up. And I'm not nice. Did I do something to you? Did I get revenge on any of y'all? Did I fuck your shit up at your job? Did I tell somebody something negative about you? No, right? That part. Am I? No. You came for wisdom. Somehow you fucked up in the head, you ain't get it. I ain't about to do nothing to you. Cause of that. I view y'all like that. Y'all people that came for wisdom, but y'all live field and y'all ain't got the best etiquette as manners. And that, you're not gonna get wisdom from nobody wise. I'm not gonna want to talk to you. And so most of y'all have to learn etiquette first. Please, thank yous. You know? Simple things the parents ain't teach you. Please, thank you. Kinda not have that obligated mindset a lot of y'all have. Somebody do something for you, it's a courtesy. Y'all have me as all about money. I do more free shit than anybody you know in life. Again, y'all been learning here for 7 years for free. Y'all been stealing the wisdom, building yourselves channels other places. You don't know nobody that gave more charity than me. That part. And that's just on here. I'm not talking about real life. I feed more niggas than y'all ever gonna feed in your whole life. Your whole group. So what? One day you went on to giving back to the homeless. Nigga, I feed niggas every day. I don't know them. You hungry? Something to eat. I guarantee if they could pull up a life movie of me, you'll be like, oh my God, this nigga fed. If I'm eating and a nigga starving, you could eat. Anybody could eat. Like, you get my point? If I got money in my pocket to eat, you can eat too. I look at it like that. Anybody could eat. If I got it, you can eat. If feeding you gonna make me starve later, then you gonna get it. I can't help you today. Other than that, anything I could do to help and it's not gonna take from me, you can have it. In regards to the wisdom, shit, y'all got all I can give y'all before, it start to affect me in my business. And so, like I said, it's a bunch of videos up here y'all can watch. Still gonna be up. Moving forward, y'all got to give back. Or you can't come here. You're gonna have to go to church or somewhere where it's free. Nowhere's free, but y'all convinced yourselves that you're gonna learn somewhere for free, but you're not learning in church or nowhere for free. The deacons or the pastor at some point gonna come up to you and be like, what's going on? You never, you're not never going to like give nothing to your church that you're a part of. You just come here, you fucking weak. Meaning there's no way you gonna go where you gonna be able to just linger around like a loser and do nothing. And those of y'all that got that mindset where you think that's a reality, you don't need wisdom. You need like charm school first. Learn certain etiquettes, things like that, so you get better results out of people. Other than that, like I said, hopefully none of y'all taking offense. Okay, I see y'all ain't give back. I know some of y'all can't. It's a Wednesday, you might be on your last. I get it. But I've been around long enough, so you get my point. Ain't nothing I can do for y'all. If I could make y'all all smart with the snap of my finger, I would. They're making y'all all smart. My emotional state and my mind got to get put on the line. So that's when I say, nah, I'm good. What happens when I teach this nigga some shit he ain't ready to hear? Then he want to get on my nerves. That part. And so if you're looking for me to teach you for free, I can't help you. If I learn magic, though, I got you. If I learn magic tricks and I could snap my finger and make y'all geniuses, y'all all gonna be smart as hell. But if I gotta put my time and my emotional state and all that on the line, you get it? Whenever you teach somebody something, you gotta put those things on the line. I'm not supposed to curse y'all out way more than I did, but you get my point? I have a mind to know, okay, they don't know shit, so when you teaching somebody, it's gonna be rough till they get the hang. You ever taught somebody how to ride a bike, you be damn near ready to just pick them and a bike up and you get it. They telling you how to teach them and shit. So y'all have kids, y'all, you get it? When kid getting on your nerves, he telling you like, no, I need to do it like this. And you like, oh my God, you don't even know how to ride no bike. How is you telling me that you need to do it like, you need to do what I say? Some of y'all don't have kids, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you ever show somebody how to do something, you get it? It ain't not laughing. It ain't how you got it in your mind where it's like, oh, I showed them and they just got it. No. After you teach them, you like, damn, now I got to take me a breather now. Shit. If you taught your kid how to ride a bike, don't play dumb. You said, damn, that shit took everything out of me. I damn near was about to beat the shit. I damn near about to fuck them up and break the bike and all that and forget you learning it. But you hung in there, you like, fuck it, they dumb as shit. They're lesser. Meaning you sacrifice things when you teaching a person. Cause they gonna be struggling until they get the hang of it. They gonna be getting all aggy with you. And you gonna start to get aggy back with them. Now if your kid was paying you to teach him how to ride the bike, you'd be like, shit, nigga paying me $100 an hour? He couldn't take all the hours that he wanted. In that, I'll sit with you all day. Shit, we on an hour, big baby. Take your time. That part. But if you ain't getting paid, you like, nah, you need to learn this shit or you just ain't gonna know. And so when you dealing with wisdom, it's being a person's life in their brain. Some of y'all built your whole life around Christianity. And here I go telling you, man, you gave up on life, man. Some of y'all like 40, 35. You a whole old lady for a lie. In Christianity, how you water yourself down. That's how you give up on life. That part. Now, some of y'all, you ain't ready to hear that. It hit too close to home where you like, damn, he right. I'll be in a church house with all these old ass ladies and I'm young. And I got a whole old lady life. Cause I want to pretend like I'm some Christian and I ain't never even read the book to make sure this is a just thing. Now you got a whole religion and a whole life you done made that truly if you look at it, you be disgusted. Like, that part. Now you mad at me. It's like some of y'all got them high ass house notes. Get it? They got you to take out a $300,000 loan on your house and you've been paying off on that. You got a 30-year loan. You've been paying off on that shit for 10 years, and here I come along talking about, man, shit, with 75,000, you can get your own land and build your own shit. You ain't gotta worry about having a big house, cause you ain't gonna have no neighbors. So you can just walk around butt naked, you can watch TV outside on your lawn. Who's gonna disturb you? Then y'all said, damn, that sound like a really good idea. But I'm stuck with this $300,000 debt. Now you mad at me talking about, nigga, what you talking about? Don't do nothing in life until, meaning whatever you doing in life, just know there's something better you could have did. You just didn't heard it yet. And so before you put yourself in a contract, try to hear all you can. I'm telling you, it's people right now, they got a $250,000, $500,000 house note they paying. And they heard me back when I was breaking down the land shit. Broke their whole heart. Said, damn, I could have got a loan and got some fucking land and I wouldn't have a light bill, gas bill, water bill, none of this shit that's never going in. Even when I pay this house off, I'm still gonna have to pay that. If I would have heard Silas, I would have not had none of this shit. Because when I tell you about the land, I explain how you get the water set up and get your lights and all of that shit going. Therefore, when you get in the land, the purpose of the land is so you don't have no debt. You get it? Meaning that's the purpose of my land teaching. Don't got nothing to do with the dumb shit y'all seeing where people just want to show off and say they got land. but it got to do with how the city tie us in never-ending debt. In that, you get a 30-year mortgage, but after you pay it off, then you still paying them high-ass property taxes. You might have what is that, a HOV fee? When your shit is like in a complex. Now you gotta pay your yearly taxes, you gotta pay the HOA fee, that's what it is, HOA fee. You get my point? You still got to pay light, gas, because your city not gonna let you do your own lights and your own gas. Even if you know how, they not gonna let you. You get it? Like that. They gonna make you pay water, light, and gas, period. It wouldn't matter if you know how to do your own. You better go outside the city then. In that, you buy your house, you own it for 30 years, but then you still paying like anywhere from $800 to $1,500 a month just on the utilities and the taxes that come with the house you own. It become redundant, it become pointless. Now, you want to be paying off on something that's going to come to an end. Meaning, if you're paying off on a $300,000 house note, well, for most people, they say, shit, my light bill, gas bill, and all that shit need to be in there. You get it? Meaning, once I pay this off, I don't want to see another bill that got to do with a house. Whether it be light, gas, water, none of that. Only thing I'll pay is phone and cable because they ain't got nothing to do with, you get it? But other than that, I don't want to pay nothing else. Now, you got a house and you paying a note on that shit in the daytime. Now you looking to sell it and you get it? Had you heard me first, that part, you could probably be finished paying. Everybody I know that inquired for me to get land, they already finished paying it. Like that. I've been around 7 years. Some people came 2-3 years. Some people came on my second or third year and got one-on-one consultation. They was ready to buy land. Well, most of us about to buy a house, but they like, yo, I want to get this quick consultation and see what you talking about. Most of the people that got their consultation, they went and they got the land. I told them how they get a land loan and all of that shit if they need it. Sometimes you could buy directly from the land and just pay it off. I got different options. But I told them everything they needed to know. I told them to make sure they get road access, all these different things. You get my point? Survey, so you can know, where your land's starting and everything you need to know. Like I said, I got the book, the Land and Resource book. It got all that in there. But this is before that, when people was just getting one-on-ones. All them people already paid it off. You don't got no light, gas, or none of that. That part. Most of them, no lie, they Airbnb-ing it. They done came back to the city, working, doing whatever they want to do. They got that luxury where if shit get crazy in the city, shit, I already paid my shit off. I'll take it off Airbnb, and you get it. You get it? I'll go right back there and chill. Others, they got their farm and shit set up. There was one young boy that was out in Chicago gangbanging and shit, acting a fool. I'm not sure how it worked out, if he got the land or he convinced his mother and father to, but he a farmer now. Got him some land, he a farmer. He take his little fruits and shit up to the market and sell it, and you get my point? And he sent me an email maybe a year or two ago, and he was just thanking me like, man, I would have been dead if I never seen your video. Telling them, make sure you give back at some point. I know you a kid, but you tell your parents. I was telling them, parents, they pay a lot of money for like Scared Straight and shit to try to get their kid off the street. Now, I'm tattooed up and shit, so you respect me. You say, nah, this nigga know what he talking about. And I got you off the street. Your parents will probably be disrespect me. You get it? But I'm the one that got you off the streets. You a farmer, you safe now, they ain't got to worry about you. That part. Meaning some of y'all parents done paid Scared Straight, paid for you to have a big brother. You came here, heard 2 videos, and got your act together. Your parent probably the main one talking about, I don't like that boy Silas. They a Christian. Christian couldn't help you though. You was gonna die out there. Like that. Y'all don't know my works. There's niggas that was on drugs, drinking every day. They done cleaned theyself up. They done slimped down and everything. And did a whole 360. That part. Y'all think these little lessons is just nothing. You crazy. There's hella people, more than y'all can fathom, that get their life together. The shit y'all be following be fucking y'all life up. And that's real talk. Because y'all be coming here after y'all broke down and got scammed out. Talking about Silas, how I do this, but you be coming empty-handed. You be an ex-brother polite follower, then you get it? Nigga scammed you out. I know he got you, blood, but you coming here empty-handed. I don't want to, you get it? I don't want to hear that you don't got nothing. I don't care if he cleans you out. Like, I'm not saying that is real. I don't want to say it ain't real. But making a point. But that is real. Meaning a few of y'all that's teaching, man. A few of your peoples that you teach came to me. And you fucked them up. Like, whether we talking financially or on their health. They did some shit you told them to do. You forgot to ask them what they allergic to and shit like that. That's why I say if you learning diet online, you don't need to. Ain't none of these people telling y'all what y'all supposed to eat, ask y'all anything about y'all own self. What you allergic to, because all of that matter. You get my point? Meaning before somebody tell you what you need to do to heal yourself or whatever ailment you got, they need to be asking you that. Are you allergic to this? Are you allergic to that? What if they give you something you allergic to? Yeah, it worked to heal the thing, but that person allergic to it. Milk is the cure, but this person is lactose intolerant. Badly, where they will break out and die. But you don't ask that question. You say, oh, they overdosed on dope, give them milk. Yeah, milk helping a person overdose on dope, but you forgot to ask if they allergic to milk. Now they dead off the allergy instead of the dope. Y'all got a grass. Said, what kind of buds you got there? I've been chilling out on the buds, so I'm not even sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. Getting older, so I guess I'm gonna be quitting soon. I let everything. I'm under control by the glory. And I let it decide. You get my point? Like that. Y'all try to control y'all lives and make it what y'all want to be. I have a different understanding. I need to learn to let go and let life control. I live fair and balanced. I'm not under dishonor. In that, I don't need to twerk anything. I need to learn to relax and flow. Y'all live under dishonor. In that, you got to make adjustments. You feel me? You selling dope out there. You doing this or that out there. You got to make your daily adjustments. Now imagine if you just go to work and you wasn't doing nothing dishonorable. Follow? You don't have to make no adjustments to wake up every day and go to work. You just wake up and go. Like that. I don't do no dishonorable actions. I don't partake in nothing dishonorable. I'm not saying if you sell dope, what you doing, it's dishonorable, but not from a law perspective. I wouldn't care about the law. I'd tell you to sell dope before I tell you to go work a job. But I just wouldn't, because selling dope is dishonorable. You're going to be selling it to the people in your neighborhood that you know. Ain't like you going across town selling it to strangers. That don't make it no better. But do you get my point? It ain't right. And that, I wouldn't tell you perspective. Fuck the law. The law don't care about us. They act like y'all wasn't working all the time and y'all ain't got bills and shit. The government act like niggas ain't had bills. That part. That's how they act. They move like that. Whatever happened, they can figure it out. We control y'all till we can't. Y'all say I've been I apologize. It's breaking up on my end. But if you was a student of mine, I wouldn't tell you to stop drinking. Fine. I would just tell you to be moderate. Don't let it take you down. Like, once it get there, you gonna have a problem getting out of that. But other than that, you ain't bothering nobody. You get my point? Because you need something to counter all the energies in life you taking. And y'all going to work every day. You get my point? You better be coming home doing something. Boxing, yoga. Some of y'all crack you a little beer open that help to, balance you out. Whatever it is to help to balance you out your evening. You get my point? That's for you. Like I said, y'all out in the world, you got all kind of dumb motherfuckers bothering you, forcing their mind on you, all of that. And so you need something to unwind all of that out. And whatever you do, you do. Meaning the person that lift weights after work, they addicted to that. And they probably taking all kind of supplement drugs, got them all bugged out, and they don't realize it, but everybody do whatever they do. Be mindful of how much you do it. When it start messing you up, you better stop. Other than that, I'm not like the young. You know how y'all smoke. Y'all go hard. I hit it a couple times, I'm an old man, so I hit it a couple times, put it down and do whatever I'm doing. I might be writing something. I might just need 2 hits. Put that thing down and write me a whole book, my nigga. You gotta make I don't know how to explain it. You got to make your idle time. You feel me? Even if you're a rapper, you say, man, I just need to hit it twice. You don't need to smoke your brain out. Now you can't rap now. Your throat all dry, you can't catch the beat because you hide out your brain. Meaning the youngsters, they go to the studio and get drugged out. Then they don't get to get nothing done. They don't get like this. That's your job right there. When you in the studio, you working. And so you need your brain on clear so you can knock that out. Once you finish, the weed, the drinks, and the hoes is for when you done. Like, that's the reward. You gotta adjust your own brain, especially if you got your own thing going. Meaning if you're not working a 9 to 5 and you got your own thing, you gotta adjust your time out. When you put your mindset like, okay, from this time to this time, I'm working and I'm not doing nothing else. And after that, then I could play and do what I want. Because if you don't do that, you get my point? Your work become 1 hour, then an hour of you doing some leisure shit, then you get it? Next thing you know, you getting 3 hours of work done. And you got all this leisure time where people interfering with you handling your work. Are you allowing it? You get my point? Freedom of time. So you like, I could do it later. That become every day. So you want to put yourself into an order, even if you selling dope. Now you're lingering outside all day moving your product, but it make it for you to fall in other things. Put your mind on schedule. No, I'm working from this time to that time. And I ain't doing nothing but that. If any chicks come around, I'm at work. I don't care if you could see me, I'm working. Get your mind like that, you be alright. Have your business together, you have everything like you need it. He said, I just explained mumble rappers. Yeah, they be going on that drink, man. They get drunk before they get to the studio. Then they be like, blah, blah, blah. That's how that happened. I'm telling y'all from experience. When I was young, that used to happen, and niggas were popping that ecstasy. And instead of him rapping, he got his hat in his mouth because he keep biting his teeth off. You just shake your head like, blood is a fucking loser. I never been like that. I always been like how you see now. I dibble and dabble. Well, I just dibble dabble with weed. I ain't fucking with no ecstasy, none of that. I don't see why people want to do heavy drugs. But I always just been like that kind. I'm around, but whatever you niggas doing, I ain't. To not become the annoyance when you all drunk and I'm like, man, just take this bum home. I'm the nigga piss you off after you fucked up, because I ain't got no empathy for you, blood. I watched you drink that whole bottle, nigga. Your wife told me. I'm the nigga call your wife, man. Your wife, like, yo. Yup, he drunk again after you told him not to. Don't yell at me. I tried. It's me talking to my man wife. She trying to curse me out now because blood, I'm not his owner. I tried to tell him to stop. He yelled at me, I'm not fighting this drunk nigga. He passed out. I'm calling you to let you know he passed out and you need to come and get him. Because I can't do nothing for him. Blood don't listen. Like that. I got real life experience like that. And so I'm going to call your wife. People I know, we go back to childhood. If they disrespect me, I'm just going to tell them. I'll tell your mother. Then they watch their mouth. Like, why you got to tell my mother? Because we go all the way back when we was 8, nigga. And I know your mother, and I'm telling her, blood, what the fuck is you talking about? Kick back. Alright. Don't tell my mom. Shut up, nigga. I'm still going to tell I'm still going to tell her you was out here disrespecting me, my nigga. Gonna have hell of his when he get home. 30 something. It don't matter. I know his mama. That nigga know better. He was out there showing off for YouTube and all the world. Disrespecting me. And your mom's beat your ass. She like, you knew him since little. You gotta know how to talk to people. Know all the gangsters. If you wondering like, yo, why they don't do nothing to Silas? Tell her they mother. And she's old and her heart can't handle that. And they know that. She 80, my nigga. You don't make me go tell her. Why you don't bother my mother for, blood? You was on that rat and shit. I don't care. I'm telling your daddy. Your daddy wasn't around, but I remember when he was. And I'm going to tell him too. Tell everybody in your family. I know your whole family, nigga. Your kids, I'm gonna tell them, hey, you know what your dad did to your uncle? Guess what he did? Y'all don't have them relationships now. Y'all are fake friends. I coming from a time where niggas was real friends. A nigga could threaten you with your family. It was half his too. Your mama's half his mother. His mother and your mother hang out. In that, you like, if he tell my mom's blood, this shit gonna get tricky, like. In that, you get out of any problem you want. It just go back how far back you go with somebody. You get it? That's why Cam and Mace able to work now, and they had all that beef. Cause Mace could always call Cam and be like, I'm telling you, well, rest in peace to Cam moms. Cam could always call Mace and tell him, man, I'm telling your mama. I'm telling your sister, blood. You disrespectful. In that, like, damn, I wonder why Mace and Cam ain't kill each other back in the day. Shit, Mace was even rolling with G Unit and Cam hated them. Go back too far, like, if he tell his moms, my nigga. Some of y'all clowns, y'all don't get it, man. You get it? You don't understand that aspect of life where you cold-blood gangster. You grown, you handle everything. You ain't dependent on your mother. But if a nigga be like, yo, I'm telling your moms, you be like, why you gotta involve her, blood? Your mom's old. You like, I want to keep her heart good. You know, I was bad as a kid. I put her through hell. So when the nigga like, I'm telling your mother, you like, come on. You know her heart bad. You know her heart bad from all that shit I put her through, man. Why you won't tell her? So you gotta know how to threaten niggas in the streets. They love their mama. They ain't shit, but their mama's a nice old lady. And she look out for a lot of people in the neighborhood. That's every gangster's mama. And so she beloved. He ain't shit. He shot people. But they love his mama, so he get passes, and you get it? They say you lucky your mama's who she is, because I would have called the cops on your ass, nigga. And so he know we owe her. He know he put grief on her heart. So if you a gangster right now, you 50. The last thing you want is a nigga gonna tell your mama she's 75. You like, come on. I'm that dude. I'm 41, you 45, your mom's is 70. I'll go tell her that you was trying to play me. I don't care if she old. I ain't gonna tell the nigga mama, but you get it? You gotta tell her, you gotta bring him back to life. Hold on, blood. Don't make me tell your grandma. Don't make me tell your moms. I would tell your dad. Remember we was at the funeral together, my nigga? Your moms was crying in my arms. They be looking stupid, get mad at you. Ain't nothing he could do. You family. He just mad. You family and he just mad, and that's that. Some of y'all said this so funny because it's true. You gotta be a certain age to know what I'm talking. You gotta be a certain age to kind of know what I'm talking about right now. If you're not that kind of age, then you're gonna get lost. Like, fuck you mean tell his mama he a sucker? Nah, if you older, this is real shit. You get 30 and you and your boy been hanging out since y'all was teens. Never forget you can always pull that on him. Blood, we been getting in trouble since young, putting a lot of pain on both our mothers' hearts. Don't make me go tell Miss Sheila. You call her by name. Don't make me go tell Miss Deborah. Chill, blood. You ain't gotta even do that. I'ma fuck you up when she. As soon as my mom pass, I'ma beat that nigga ass. But she love him. It be like that in the hood. You have beef with a nigga, but your mother love him. So you like, damn, I wanna dust his ass off, but I can't. Cause my mom's gonna yell at me. Like, again, your mother love him. She been watching the boy since he was your age. That's how y'all cool. She used to babysit him. And she know him since 3. She half for raised him. When she find out you beat him up, she liable to kick you out the house. That part. Some of y'all got homies like that where you like, nah, he ain't lying. It's real talk, man. My mama took care of my bro. And if I beat him up, she is gonna really have a problem. She is gonna really have a problem with me. I am Turkish. I don't know what that means, champ. Yusef Cormez. Jim Jones be doing that too. You right, I didn't even think about that. I did see a little skit between them where he said he was gonna call his mother. What I just said is not a joke. People do that. That's some real hood shit. When you grow up with somebody so long, you like, I'm gonna tell your mother, blood, you a fucking bozo. It's like telling them, I knew you since forever. Like, what? It's like that. Like, damn, I knew you for forever, blood. You really like putting on for the whole world, man? That, I'm telling them, man, I'm gonna tell your mother, man. And bring them back to reality. They like, oh yeah, blood, know my moms. Cause y'all start to get going, y'all be forget that. You know you don't live with Ma Dukes no more. She ain't on your thoughts. You dealing with a bunch of people never met your mother. But then you got those that go all the way back with you, they know Ma Dukes. But you forget and you not looking at everybody and like, oh, he go all the way back to Ma Dukes time and you get it? And that sometimes the nigga got to tell you like, tell your mother. Lost shit sound like some sucker shit, but it's real when you do that. You bring everything in perspective. And so, try to grasp. Y'all can get etiquette for free. Other than that, if you want the wisdom, though, hopefully y'all grasp. You have to give back. Put yourself on a kind of schedule, weekly, whatever. Or you could just, I don't want to say, oh, you can. If you're seeking the wisdom, you should have my literature and be signed up to one of my plans to keep you on track. Other than that, grasp. Those of y'all that did give back, thank you. I don't feel like you have unconsciousness and awake. This is something y'all all know in real life, meaning that black nothingness where you don't exist and you got awake where you do. We're not talking about physical life, we're talking about your mind. You got that darkness with you, and then you got a part of the mind that open up and you get it, call it awake. That's light and dark. could say God and devil. All the characters y'all have are personifications of that. Remember, y'all don't control unconscious or awake. You follow? Y'all get sucked into unconscious, y'all get spit out of it or pulled out of it, but y'all don't control that aspect. Y'all try to fight it sometimes, but you know how that works. Meaning you try to fight not going to sleep, but you never win that battle. Nobody do. So I'm giving you that reference so you could grasp. You got those two realities with you. And this is all God and Satan is truly all about. You get my point? Those are your two realms of existence in life, meaning awake and unconscious. The awake we have is not the awake I'm speaking of, but do you get my point? To give you an aspect. Here you go, yin, yang and yang, yin and yang, yeah. The duality, but it's not a duality because they're separate. It's just one in you. You get it? Meaning you got that darkness and that light both with you, but they're separate. One you can view it as the Satan, the other is God. Just a death and life thing. You get my point? And y'all ping pong in between the two. In the end, you're going to be in one or the other. Meaning you're either going to be in that darkness or you're going to be in the light, which is to see and to have life and to be. I'm not speaking of this physical, but I'm speaking of awake and living like you do here. If you lost y'all dream, y'all not here in physical life, y'all in dream world, but you get it? You still awake and living. I'm giving you that as a reference so you could grasp. Being awake and living ain't got nothing to do with the physical. It's just something that happens. Get it? If you sleeping and your mind decides to wake up, your body don't necessarily have to. You could just go into a dream, meaning you have awake and unconsciousness with you. And it wouldn't matter if you had your physical body or the physical world. Your mind will wake up and go unconscious. If you have no physical world and no physical body, dream. You follow? The mind can always wake up. It can always be put into nothing or unconscious. And this don't have nothing to do with your body. Dreams show you that. And so that's what I'm talking about. This is your God and your Satan that's with you. That's why I say God and devil real. And all the things you heard is real. But the perspective you heard it is inaccurate. Y'all got characters written over reality. You get it? Devil and Satan representing this dark space called unconsciousness. And you get it? Y'all start to know it better. Thank you to whoever gave back. Y'all start to know it better by the characters. The characters only to help you grasp it like you should, or to throw you off. But you get my point? You got unconsciousness and awake. One being God in life, the other being Satan in the death. Now, like all space are airs, of course, this is your dark air or space, and awake is your light air or space. If you lost in understanding light being awake, I have a video where I explain how consciousness is true light. Light being awake. You get it? On. Then, of course, you have a light. But, you get my point? I guess if you could see conscious, it would be light. And that light would be able to see you. Like, you get it? If I told you, what do my seeing you look like? Consciously. Like a light. If I was the light, how would it feel? Like seeing. So it's like, you different perspective of the same thing, but you got light and darkness. These two spaces will manifest their liquids or their substance. The unconscious mind manifesting what we know as the menses in the earth. You get it? Earth being the egg cell that's produced in the menses. The egg cell being what's produced in that menses. Earth is like dirt, soil. And so menses liquid is soil on a liquid level. You got everything on all three planes of existence, you know, air, liquid, and solid, or matter. And we got soil or earth in the physical realms or the matter. You got menstrual cycle, period blood, that's soil liquid. Meaning if you plant seed into it, it will. You get it? Are y'all grasping that one? Y'all be playing dumb so long, coming in here mad disrespectful. I don't think y'all even can grasp. Like, it's that $1 million shit for real. It's not made up wisdom. That's why I don't care. Like, if y'all, I don't care if y'all grasp or not. I'll send you on your way so fast, cause it's a gift. Like, it's for the honorable only, really. So y'all not gonna get on. So I can't give y'all any more. That's enough. Now I'll give y'all a little bit. On the darkness of the unconscious side, we're not speaking your mind, we speaking life. That's all you have is unconscious or the darkness. And that's one space or realm of existence. And then you have light or life, awake. And that's one realm or space of existence. They both separate. When we so cold-blooded, we got them both in us. God and the devil. They ain't got no names, but you could call it that. Satan and God. Meaning life and death. So we go unconscious or we visit that darkness. Where it just wipe you completely dark. Where you don't even remember you exist. The nigga unconscious don't even know he got kids. If he did, he would wake up and get them. Woman sleep, she don't know. She don't know she got babies in this world. All that shit went blank. She knocked out. Dead. Meaning every day y'all die. And every morning y'all supposed to do something. But y'all don't. And it's because y'all don't know. Meaning every night or morning you get saved by God. And you ain't when you go to not supposed to wake up tomorrow. Lest that would never even happen. You know how scientists say they trying to figure out sleep? Ain't nothing to figure out. That is the bottomless deep that you heard about in the Bible. That is the never-ending abyss. Meaning once the soul fall in there, it's gone. The deeper it go, the more it will lose itself. When y'all go into unconsciousness, y'all feel it. Like, oh. If you get saved from that shit, meaning it don't wake you up, but a nigga can't even wake you up unless the presence there save you. Like, you gotta keep the soul at a certain level. Not because they just wake up, because every night they were saved. Like sunset, blood, you ain't gotta wake up tomorrow. Your ego is fucked up. Get it? Meaning man ego fucked up. He think he's supposed to wake up the next day. Say that's normal. If I don't wake up, that's weird. He don't know he being given a grace. Blood, you in physical life. That mean a nigga done snuck you in death. Anything in physical life is on a clock, ticking the way to die. That part. You here, that mean you, it's over. Like that. Look at self like a blinking light. Blood is over. Once you see the light flickering and shit, you already know, like, damn, that shit gonna go out and never come back on. Every day be on and off in it. Falling asleep and waking up like a broken light. Our awake is life, our unconscious is death. Every day you flickering on and off. That's what man don't get. He lost in his characters. I believe in God. I believe in the devil. You better understand what's with you. The truth is within. What's within y'all? Dark and light. Night and fucking day are just awake and unconscious. And so every night you fall asleep, you get saved or you get rescued from that death. You call it waking up. And this is the true teachings of the Savior, not that goofy character y'all got called Jesus. That's just a blasphemy to disrespect the glory. To say like, oh, it's just a man with beat up spit on his face. That part. Y'all worship a blasphemy. When you have the real teachers and the true understanding, it all make perfect fucking sense in your real life. Whether you're talking the physical aspect of it, the dream aspect of it, or when you in that bottomless deep, like you be at nighttime. And so, every day you get saved by the YHWH, let's say. And every evening, you feel me? You get conquered. Then you have to get saved again from the unconscious, lest y'all won't come out it in the morning. If I ask y'all what make y'all wake up, you say my alarm clock. Cool, but what make you able to hear it and you get it? What make you able to come out of that unconsciousness to tap into this realm to get up? Y'all don't know. Y'all just know y'all fall into unconsciousness where y'all don't even remember y'all exist in life. Then at some point, you're able to get up. Like that. Man don't know how to count his blessings. Nigga 50 years old, he don't know how many blessings he got. Again, a nigga 50, he have no clue how many blessings he got. He just know his life was fucked up because he don't understand. Like, you supposed to be dead. And so, this the true teachings. I ain't getting to it yet. I'm just grooming y'all minds because y'all be lost on all this dumb stuff. The real golden child said time doesn't exist in consciousness and unconscious. If so, why do we consider it? The unconscious mind manifest into its liquid, which is menses. This is where the exhale, the precursor to our body, comes from. Time has to do with the blood. So when you said time don't exist, you just don't understand things. Time is a menses cycle thing. This is the only thing that has a cycle of time. Get it? A woman goes through her menses periods. The building up to ovulation and the releasing. The same way the moon up above, it builds up to full, then it bleed out to where y'all have a new moon or no moon, no period. A moon and a woman's menstrual cycle, they go together. It's your month thing. You get it? You could look at the moon and track a month, or you could just keep track of your woman's menses and keep track of a monthly cycle. Meaning the moon and the woman both got a monthly cycle. This is a menses thing. Menses cycle, meaning period blood thing. Within the blood, you got the circadian rhythm. This is what controls awake and sleep. You know, the death thing. Your time thing. Everything dealing with the numbers of self or the time of self. You know, the cycles. Y'all go to sleep, y'all wake up. Y'all body temperature is a certain temperature if y'all alive, and it's another if y'all dead, and you get it? The math of self all lie in the menses. This is where time is. Like I said, the menses cycle have a circadian rhythm that evolves into the heart in its beat. Meaning the menses cycle, this is where the egg cell is. If you get conception, the first thing to form is the heart. The menses cycle or the period blood upon conception, it evolves into the heart first. So that blood with a circadian rhythm, meaning a certain cycle, vibrating in the liquid. When it evolves into the heart, it still has its, you get it, rhythm. And everything else starts evolving from there, still holding the beat. The beat is the most important thing because that's the clock. That's where time starts. When that stops, it's over in regards to time. You get it? When the heart stops beating, the time over with. And so, when they say like, man's day of death has already been preordained, it's in your understanding the beat. You get it? Meaning everybody's death can be foretold if you understand the menses cycle and the circadian rhythm. This is like your numerology when you know it right. If you lost the same way the weatherman tell you the weather, he using a certain mathematics. You get it? Let's say that same skill you could tell somebody when they gonna die because their heart got a beat or a rhythm. That's the clock. And it's gonna stop when it's supposed to. It's a clock. It's already time to stop what it does. Now you can get your head blown off before that time. You get my point, but overall, let's say man's body can last 130 years. Some of y'all might live to 135. Some of y'all clock might stop 125. Some of y'all clock might stop 127. Like that. Everybody on their clock or their time. And it started in the menses. And that menses, this is all your Satan realms or your unconsciousness. The dark space. Like I said, you got that side and then you have awake. Two spaces. The dark space is what manifests the blood. The blood is the death. And this is where you get the time. That's why I told y'all in the past, ain't no such thing as time. Y'all not living in time. Y'all are time. Y'all bodies. That's why when I go unconscious, then my time stop and shit, I wake up talking about what time is it? Looking dumb. And you been awake watching me like, blood, I'm up. We on different time. Like, when you go unconscious, I don't. I could just dead be looking at you, putting carrots in your ass and all that. You know how white boys play, they weird. You spend the night with white boys and wake up with cream in your ass. Wake up with whipped cream in your ass and a whole dinner, and you like, what the fuck? Niggas was eating the meal out my butt, nigga. Niggas was eating food out my booty last night. Whatever. What y'all do to me? So you don't never want to play with white boys like sleep over with them if you black. I'm just go to college or something. White boys in your school like, we're having a slumber party. Don't go, nigga. You might wake up molested. They call it fun. Meaning a white boy will stick a carrot in your asshole. That's assault and rape. That's fun of them. They like, no, I didn't. You know how you watch the prank videos and they be going too far and then they just be like, I'm just a prank. Like you know them or something. Again, you watching the prank videos. They pranking strangers like they know them. They like, I'm just playing. Like the person supposed to be like, oh. No, you blood, don't play with me. Playing is friends. I don't know you. So you're not playing. You're not pranking me. You're disrespectful. Meaning if you young, you can't prank strangers. You can't say I'm know in that you being disrespectful you up after you be like, I'm just playing. Well, technically they in they right. Cause you playing, but they not. Because they don't know you. And when you play with somebody that don't know you, that's called disrespect. And it's called an attack. Meaning you don't play pranks on people you don't know. Unless you want to die. And even after you tell them, I was just playing. But they not. Play is for friends only and they don't know you. Alright, now you get all beat up all around the supermarket, Walmart you playing in. Because that's what's going that's what's going to happen if you do it to me. Play, I'm just playing, that's just a prank. Next thing you know, you're dead. I'm like, my temper wasn't. He was playing, but my temper wasn't. I couldn't control it. My pride got its own brain, big baby. So, like, you know, he got killed. Leave me alone. Now, let me get back to the point. You have the unconsciousness or that dark space, and this is what manifests out into your menses cycle. You know, your earth, your soil. This is where the egg is, the precursor to the body. That's your Satan realm. That's why I say that Satan is the God over the physical. Not teaching you Christianity, I'm teaching you it right. I'm using it as a reference for you to grasp it, right? So this is why it says Satan, you get it, is a God over the physical. Because the unconscious space or that darkness is manifesting your menses liquids. This has nothing to do with a woman or a man. We're just speaking airs manifesting into its liquid. Now you have menses or soil, earth. So it says that Satan was hurled down to earth, him and his angels. Of course, you have the oocyte cells and all of those micro aspects of life that make the menses in that egg cell, the body. So we're speaking in that dark unconsciousness. You know, death itself was hurled down. And speaking of this unconsciousness, y'all go to. Before that it was thrown down there with its own. And it made liquid. The egg cell, a body, the world, out of earth. And then you have the awake or the conscious part of the mind. This is where seminal fluid comes from. Orgasm, bliss, the greatest feeling in life. Life itself. Consciousness manifest into that liquid. So you have unconsciousness or death in that dark space manifesting its substance, and you have awake, which is life, manifesting its substance, and these two is separate. Somehow this side stole some fire from heaven, like it say Prometheus did. He stole some fire from the gods' blood, gave it to man. You know, men, sis. It's a deep thing. Now the fire from heaven trapped in the darkness, reproducing and shit. And the darkness of the death gonna ride this thing out. You get it? Look at it like that. The darkness gonna exploit the fuck out of that God, that life, that part. So the Bible speaking from the perspective of the spirit, telling man that is the spirit in his body. Don't let that body get you, blood. This shit go before you was stuck in there. You know, man think it's body him. He say, nah, this me. The book trying to tell you, blood, before you was got put in that body coming from the devil himself, nigga. Man, that shit got a hunger with it. It's gonna make you kill. Man get hungry. If there was no stores, he'd have to hunt. That put on him from his body. That part. part, the spirit of God telling him, blood, that body gonna weigh heavy on you, cat daddy. That shit gonna make you kill. It's gonna make you do a bunch of shit. Be strong. Stay of sound mind. Because if you don't, that body come from the menses, and that menses come from the unconscious darkness. That's the bottomless deep. And that's where your ass gonna go back to. That's why you go there every night. You get it? The physical body is an extension of the dark unconsciousness. And you just trapped in between a physical body and the dark space it come from. So you wake up into the body and then you get blocked by the blackness. Then you get pushed back into the body, and you get it? Man like that, he the soul inside getting flung all around like a washing machine. He don't know what's happening though. He being overtaken by the darkness, the unconscious. Now of course y'all get hungry, feed y'all belly, this the beast, this that darkness. Y'all have physical desires, let's say to have sex, so you sacrificing that orgasm or that spirit of God. You know what comes from heaven. Orgasm is nirvana, the world of bliss. This is where all souls come from, heaven. Meaning everybody you see was ejaculated out first or orgasmed out. Orgasm come from where? That part, y'all don't know. It come through the body, but where do the soul, meaning the seminal fluid that's coming out of a man, where that come from? It's floating around in his prostate? No. Something happened in his mind, and you get it? Then it can steal fire from heaven like Prometheus did. That's your Greek scholarship on the matter. I know all the scholarships, so I just fling pop ball between all of them using reference for whatever you follow. But they all tell the same story. Different characters. Science do too. Sperm cell get egg cell. And yeah, in the beginning, the spirit of God hovering over the face of the waters. It was dark and shit. It's like I told y'all, the egg cell come from the unconscious. So in the beginning, the spirit of God, that's the substance. It was hovering in that shit. Ejaculation, baby. Orgasm, the beginning of life. That's why I said life just an orgy. That's why man called the organism. I'm a fucking party, my nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's how I act when I ain't teaching. I got my own dance called a Big Usid. Throw my hands on my head. Shit's sexy, like I told y'all, I'm sexy, my nigga. But that's a different story. Let's stay focused on the deep stuff. Now, where was I at? Oh, the spirit of God hovering over the face of the waters and said, "Let there be light." That's conception. Then from then, you got the 7 days. They manifest into the spine, like the 7 parts of the spine: the cervical, upper thoracic, lower thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, coccyx, and of course you got the top of the spine. That's the 7th part, the central brain. The brain and the spine is one thing, meaning that's all the brain. The spine part is the lesser keys of the brain. The vertebrae are like in musical note shapes. If you ever seen somebody's vertebrae, you can Google an image of the 24 separate vertebrae. They're like musical note shaped. Of course they would be, because you speak. You get to speak through them, the throat part. But the spine the spine vertebrae. It's like the lesser part, or the lesser keys of the brain. So when you hear like the lesser keys of Solomon, speaking of that, how Solomon bound the spirit in the body. You have to remember, when sperm cell gets egg cell, we talking about the beginnings of a world. So you got all the cell life in there together. One cell dies. Think like your body. When the cells in your body die, where you think the dead cell go? You think that shit float out your body? No, it's still in there. But it's brought to a certain place, keeping it separate from the cells that are alive. But when conception first happened and your body was like an embryo, there was no separation. You get it? In that, when the cells die, they're still amongst the living. So Solomon got to do with the spine being, he's the architect of the spine in all bodies. That force that kind of architect the spine. Call him the Hoxagene. I'm not sure if y'all know science. I could tell you anything just in science. I don't need the Bible story. It's like a kid story. But in science, like the Hox gene, there's other genes too that's responsible for the construction of the spine and how it is, the vertebrae. Of course, the spine, this is the slime. This is the sperm cell from the beginning, but it's big now, the slime. That's when I have sex, I be like, I slimed her. Y'all be like, I bust a nut on her, y'all. I say it more smooth. I be like, yeah, I slimed her. You know, that means I... This is not important. Like I said, inside this little gel called the spine vertebra, there's the spirit of God. This is you, consciousness in the body, stuck in there. You get it? You have the left ventricle, right ventricle. These is your horns. This is like your Ark of the Covenant. Do I have to? I forget which book it is. I think it's my Solace Knowledge 4, where I explain the Ark of the Covenant. But I think it's Solace Knowledge 4 or 5. I explain the Ark of the Covenant. I give y'all all the imagery, the science. But that's what houses the conscious. That whole spine vertebrae system within you. Like I said, the brain just being a part of that. But it's all about the slime inside the spine vertebra in the brain. You know, that gray and white matter stuff that keep leaking out. Now, I don't mean leaking out the body, but leaking out beyond the central portions. Again, the spine or the slime is all trapped in the vertebra into the brain. And you get it? This is you as a spirit or soul bound to your body because of that spine vertebra. Now, Solomon, he's responsible for the construction of that. Of course, the whole universe of physical life is body. Like I said, unconscious mind space or all the dark cosmic space manifesting its substance. Mensis, soil. From there you get the egg cell, that's the world, or the physical body. But we talking about in all of existence. So that's how the whole existence started. Meaning the egg cell's earth, created out of its substance, out of the darkness. And then you get it, the spirit of God's bound to it, or the slime. You know, the Holy Ghost, the yokey one. Just what Jesus called himself, the yoke. That's why. The slime, Ghostbusters. Slimed her. Ghostbuster it's almost time for me to have my Prepare the Virgin ceremony. Any of you beautiful young ladies want to get slimed? Nah. My semen is expensive. I call it white gold. If you see my kids, they're beautiful, so nobody should be confused. My son's mother, she used me for my slime. She seen my daughter. She was gonna steal her. She used to always be with my daughter and shit. I'd take her home. No. So I said, what the fuck is wrong with her? I never told my daughter's mother, but I know my daughter remember this shit. Her and my baby moms was really cool. Her and my son's mother, before he even existed. Somewhere along those lines, she decided, like, I'm going to steal his slime. So she did, had my son. He came out looking just like my daughter. So my slime is worth a lot. I don't want to hold none of y'all. My slime is, it's white gold, straight from God. Straight from God himself. Like, if I had sex with you, you owe me bread. I don't. You know how chicks be like, my vagina? Nah, I don't play that games, my nigga. I'm cuter than you, and you feel me? Your shit can't do nothing. This white gold, my nigga. I mean, I can give you a whole life. You gonna be getting income tax money. If I ejaculate in you, you gonna be getting kid money from income tax. The little motherfucker might be in the NBA, and then you gonna be, you feel me? I'm setting you straight when I come in you. What you gave me, what you gave me except for a bill talking about I gotta pay a bill on my kid. Not my son. I say that. I ain't a child support nigga, but for those of y'all that are, I'm just speaking for y'all. Let me get my baby mother no ideas. I'm sorry I said that. She didn't. She didn't. Shit together. You know, if you say the wrong thing, your baby moms will hit you up like, oh, so you want to say I had your husband on, and then put you on it. So, no, that was just what my. But she didn't mean it either. I'll forgive her one day. She just got mad. It is what it is. But if you a woman and we had sex, you owe me. Even if you didn't get the kid, you just got the yolk. Man, you owe me millions. Ain't my fault you don't know what to do with. Ain't my fault you don't know what to turn sperm into a whole baby so that you could like. That shit is gold. You could take that down to the courthouse and get a child support payment with that shit. I'm trying to tell you, if I nut in you, I am setting you straight, like income tax. Chick right now, mad as fuck. Shut up, fellas. Some of y'all be having arguments with y'all baby pops and shit, so this ain't helping. And you trying to make your point, like, nah, that nigga need to. So I don't want to interfere with that, because you do. You got to be responsible, make a man out of you. And after you are, then you just look back and be like, damn, I can't ever do that to myself. Damn, I can't never give away all my gold like that. That shit almost. And so, like you said, John Hawkins, is better than gold. Meaning if you a man, they just want to steal your white gold. A woman just want, it's this thing in you called God. YHWH, the yoke. This shit is a Holy Ghost. It's gray and white looking and shit. It's like, what you call that? When metals stick together. Damn, it's right on the tip of my tongue. What is it called when metals? What is it called when metals? There you go, magnetic. Semen is like magnetic. You feel me? That shit will like, whatever substances is metal, it's gonna catch it. So that's why seminal fluid in menses, because you know menses got iron in it. And the semen is the yolk, it's like magnetic. This God, you shouldn't have to wonder why. Like, that shit a whole soul, my nigga. That shit will come into existence. All you gotta do is put it in the egg cell. That shit will come into a whole person. It's magic. Chemistry, ancient. The wine and the milk, my nigga. The milk and the honey. fire in the snow from Revelation 7. Nice all star falling from heaven, and it was fire and snow, and you have to grasp. It's a deep thing. When you have sex with a girl, so you a man, you always heard this. Just take off the condom. You don't need it. I don't like how I feel with the condom on. You wouldn't care if you had sex with her with a whole sock on. You like, this shit feel good to me. I'm sorry if you young. Get off my chin. This is the adult part. Now, if you a man, you like, I will wrap my dick in a whole towel and have sex with her. I'll have sex with my whole hand. I don't care. I don't care how this plastic don't feel bad. Say, take it off. I don't like how it feels. Then, you feel me? She stole. Damn, if you young, you do need to hear this. She stole your white gold. The Holy Ghost. Once she gets your soul. You're speaking of that white juice. Once she get your soul. That's what that is, a soul. Once she gets your soul and it's mixed in with that blood, she own it. She gonna own your soul. It's gonna be a person called the baby that's yours, but she took it from you. Like, that's my kid. She say, no, it ain't. Like, hold on, blood. I put it in your belly. What the fuck you mean it ain't mine? Like that. Steal your whole soul, and then, you know, from there, I'll let other niggas put you up on game of what happened from there, because shit ain't that bad. I don't want to make nothing worse than it need to be. I don't want to make nothing worse than it need to be. So from there, whatever she do, I wouldn't know, but I'm sure you know some dudes out here that's bitter. They could tell you. I don't want to say too much. One of my baby mothers are both maybe watching it. I don't. Shit could always. You better learn like this, man. Measure your shit to other niggas' shit and be like, man. Man, shit ain't that bad. Shit ain't that bad. I ain't gonna fuck it up no more. But just leave it how it is. Fuck that. Some of y'all be on here running your mouth, nigga. And your baby mama's the one that's right, giving you a whole courtesy. You done fucked your whole shit up. Now you was coasting. You just selfish and stupid. And so, I ain't never been a fool. Keep my motherfucking words to a minimum. If y'all watching, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all know I wouldn't. Scared of y'all. I'm scared of my baby mothers. They can get quite out of fucking hand. I don't know about the rest of you niggas. I try not to tempt them in any way, blood. Like I just silent. You won't see your kid for nigga, I know what it's like not to see your kid for a whole year just cause you said like, why the fuck is they failing every class, blood? What are you doing? Then you like why I can't see why I can't see them just cause I said like it? Let me shut up. So without the soul, you it's just trapped. Some of y'all going through that kind of shit you like, damn, what I said was real. Somebody need to say that. Why ain't nobody else say the shit? Nigga, you got blocked off. You tried to be a real parent and got your ass blocked off. Nigga, stay out her business. Kid however she wanted. Her. If the kid fell in every class, don't worry about it. Nigga, that ain't your fucking business. Just sit in the bread. So, I learned these things years ago. Y'all know me, I'm gangsta. I'll chop you. I'll cut you off if you don't treat me right. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I wouldn't care. Now, so without the soul, you was just trapped in the abyss. I don't understand your question. If you a lady, you going through some shit. I don't know. Y'all be going through shit. I'm older, so I just have memories of shit. Y'all going through it. I don't want to fuck y'all. Get it? Watch this shit and catch a whole heart attack. Going through this shit right now. Like, yeah, man, she stole my soul. There's one dude I had met before. He had no teeth and shit in the front. He was with some young lady. I don't know her. I didn't even know him like that. We was just in the same space. I was chopping it up with him. You know how some people be like real complaining in their conversation? I'm trying to school him like that's poverty, man. That's how you make yourself broken shit. When you're always complaining like, you know how they do in the ghettos? The ones that ain't doing nothing in the ghettos, just sitting around getting drunk and shit, and then they be like complaining about everything everybody else got and complaining about what they ain't got. Like it's not fair for getting, like you just sitting there in your mouth getting drunk. That's not work. That's why you ain't shit happening for you. You ain't no work sitting running your mouth all day talking about how it ain't fair. This motherfucker got some shit and you don't. They ain't you that. I'm not hurting your feelings. I'm trying to explain to him like that's how you gonna be broke if you keep talking like you got problems. Or this person will probably feel me. But he didn't get it, so he's trying to tell me, nah, I'm broke because she took it. He keep swinging it back to this girl that he was messing with, so I guess she ruined his life. Somehow he lost his teeth because of her. I don't know. Meaning, I don't know if he's just blaming or if, like, whatever he was trying to say. But he said she fucked him up, had him broken shit, ruined his life. And I'm just looking like, damn. Shit get bad out here. You feel me? Blood had no teeth in the front, no bread, and he think like some chick responsible for that shit. I'm trying to tell a nigga, blood, I don't see her nowhere around, so if you broke, it still fall on you. You can't complain and say some shit was fucked up, and then when it's nowhere around, you still fucked up talking about it was dumb. No, it was you. Because you still fucked up. You should be good now that they gone. This is a lesson for any of y'all that have like little arguments. Whoever you complaining about, if they not around you no more and you still all fucked up complaining, shit, it was always you. And they lucky they is able to get away from you. Otherwise, you would have brought them down like you do yourself. You can't explain to everybody like, yo, your conversation is impoverished. And it's gonna make Paul come. You just gotta slide, so they ain't gonna get it. Point is, I wind up sliding on dude. I'm like, yeah, he ain't get it. He gonna be a bum. But the overall point I was trying to make was, you know, he said, damn, she took his teeth. He probably fucked around. You know how chicks be breaking up with niggas and then they still want to be coming around acting like, you feel me? That vagina was so good. Nigga just won't stop. And so whatever the new nigga is, you feel y'all know how this goes. Some of y'all got y'all ass whooped playing around. Playing around with your old girl, new nigga. So like he fucked you up. It looked like that to me, like whoever this girl was, he just didn't understand like no means no. So then whatever dude she had in her life dust him off, knocked his jibbers out. Maybe he was on drugs because of a girl. I didn't get into the details. I'm just looking at him like, you all fucked up on your own right now, so I try to give him the jewels like, I ain't that dusty, my man. You kind of dusty. I ain't. But I'm talking to you. So you got to open your eyes up, you know, and kind of see your blessings. You keep talking about this chick that's invisible, my nigga. Blood keep talking about some invisible lady that fucked up his life. I don't see nobody but him. I'm trying to tell him, Blood, you got to open your eyes. I'm standing before the nigga fly. I'm trying to tell the nigga, if you snap out of it, Blood, help you. He talked himself out a whole job in a life because I was gonna give him a job. You're gonna pay the nigga like $350 a week to do nothing, but that's a start, nigga. Figure it out. But he kept talking about this invisible lady, so I'm like, man, he gonna want to argue with me about shit. I'm just trying to put the nigga up on game. He look dusty and shit, teeth gone. But he didn't look like somebody that was a drug addict. You know how you did? Some of y'all have accidents and shit. I don't know. But you fucked up. There's bums out here right now. They come from wealth. They got hella ego. They know shit you wouldn't even know. You thought you was getting money. They know shit you don't even know nothing about. It just fucked up. I don't know how it happened. But you get it? Life weird like that. And the longer you be around, you kind of notice like, hold on, everything ain't what it is. That's just stereotypes. But when you get past that, some of y'all crackheads, they come well. They know they was acting a whole fool. And your fuck popped up in their head like, oh, there was this person that I want to give them $1 million. That part. A lot of drug addicts come from wealth. That's how they got like a drug addict. You got to grasp, a poor nigga cannot. A poor nigga could barely feed himself. You think the nigga got money to be getting high all around the clock? So you got to grasp, a poor nigga, he default a little bit. Some of y'all, if you was rich, you'd be dead already because you're alcoholic. But you're a good alcoholic because you don't have much money, so it ain't like you can get too drunk. But if your ass had $1 million right now, you'd have liver problems like that. You'd be dead. So poverty saves. I don't want you to think like wealth is the great thing and poverty is everything balanced out. It all depends on the soul. But if you got a lot of problems, you don't want a lot of money because that's the money just going to help your problems. Meaning the money going to be the water for your problems. You say, damn, I'm a little fat. If your ass was filthy rich, you'd be Lizzo. That part. You can buy food non-stop. It ain't gonna fuck your bank up nothing. And that you like, shit, I want to try everything I didn't. Today, though. Everything I never tried, bring it to me right now. I'm going to eat it the other day. Ain't no limit to you, stupid. You a cokehead, you could sniff your nose off if you was rich. You ain't now, so you feel me? You saved by brokenness a little bit. It's funny, but this is real. Meaning some of y'all chasing wealth, you so desperate to be rich. Be thankful for your brokenness. It's helping you with the addictions and other little issues you have. You get it? You a weak bozo ass nigga. You probably a trick. Any nice thing a chick say to you, like, yeah, I pay your rent. So you broke, you saved. When that chick ain't want to fuck with you because she said you was broke, nigga, it was a blessing for you. Because had you had money, you would have been trying to prove that, oh, you got money. You would have tricked all on her, and you feel me? She don't love you. And you know that. But you got money, so you want to prove a point. It's a nigga right now getting money doing that. He trying to back up a whole bunch of chicks he know is gold digging bozos that wouldn't talk to him if he ain't had bread. They wouldn't talk to nobody if they ain't have bread. He didn't know that, but he got money, so he wastes his time. But if he was broke a little bit, he'd be saved. Cause she'd be like, get the fuck out of my face. And that his feelings be hurt, but he was actually saved. Cause 5-10 years from now, she gonna be dead. It's gonna be a nigga going to jail for killing her cause he just couldn't come to terms that he spent his money on her and synced her with somebody else. And you were saved from that. Cause you was broke. Your broke saved you. It's just like y'all unconscious sleep. I try to tell y'all, man, y'all gotta use that. You're alcoholic. Shit, that sleep gave you 8 hours straight with no alcohol. You better stretch that motherfucker. You gotta know how to twerk self. Say, man, I'm addicted to this thing or that thing, but I know every night I get an 8-hour break from it. That means I went a whole 8 hours straight without it. And all I gotta do is stretch that 8 hours out maybe to another 8. Get it? Wean the self down. Every part of the life work with you if you know how to let it. You just gotta know how to let it. Your perspective got to be right. And you want to be clean before you die. Of course, you don't know when you are, so slowly work day by day, cleaning yourself off so you don't have no attachments. That's like addictions and things that's going to keep the mind, which is the soul, bound to the physical. This is when people have problems passing on or being bound to samsara. I have a video where I explained it, but you have to be a channel member to see it. Somebody said everything went out when I spoke on the homeless and rich. I was just saying the rich, rich ain't always good if you got a lot of problems. And poor ain't always bad if you got a lot of problems. We speaking like habits and bad little character flaws. If you had a lot of money, man, you get it? That's all you would need to kill yourself. One of your flaws, one of your addictions to take you out. You follow? And so, everything got to do with balance, man. Got to grasp that at some point. The glory's there. There's somebody rich right now killing themselves. You get it? They know it, but they, like I said, if you drink and you was rich right now, you'd be in that motherfucker right now buying all the top level champagnes and cognacs you could think of. You'd go crazy, like, oh shit. I'm about to drink a Hennessy I never even drunk before. I'm about to drink some Goldschlagen, and you be drinking shit you would never buy now. All you can afford is the little bullshit right now. Or you drink yourself into death within a year. You be like young M.A. Get rich, become a rich rapper. You was drinking before you became a rapper, but when you became a rapper, shit, you had whole Hennessy bottles. And now your face sucked in and you'll fuck get it. That shit transformed her into Boar. That spirit that looked crazy. All people that's alcoholics, they take his face. We right here get a little. Y'all know how alcoholics is. I don't know how to explain it. They got like a mouth, and they get like strange and shit. Their eyes get like burgundy, and their mouth always wet. That's what you call an alcoholic. They belly a little big, even if they fat or not. They got a belly, and that's what you call an alcoholic or a drunk. Now, young M.A., rich rapper, buy all the Hennessy she want in 2 years. That part, shit almost killed her. But if she never got rich, then you feel me? Maybe she wouldn't even be drinking. She had to get a job and shit, and wouldn't have had time. And you get it, the way the life would have worked out a little broke, it would have saved her from a whole bunch of shit like that. Some of y'all need to respect where you at. Shit ain't that bad for you, just greedy. And you watch too much TV, and you think you're supposed to be everything you see on TV. But actually, you good. You in a perfect place. Not too far on that extreme, not too far on the other end. You coasting. Somewhere in the gray area. And your only problem is you just got appreciation problems and you're greedy. But if you got rid of that, shit, you be good. And so, that's what most people, meaning most of us are blessed or good. You just like to watch other people's shit. Comparing yourself to other people's shit, and then you get it. Oh, that wasn't the door. And then you get it, you start feeling down, I guess, if you ain't got as much as they do, or if you think you don't. And so, everything's simple once you grasp life, but it starts with removing the lie y'all have in your mind. Y'all have like the blasphemies and all that. Now I'm gonna come back. Members only. I'll make sure y'all become channel members. I'll make the channel public whenever y'all get back, but I ain't coming back public. So just visit upscaleknowledge.org. All my wisdom there. Pick a pricing plan. Knock out. Kind of like a wind off all the online shit. Get it? Log in when you about to get on your wisdom. Watch a couple of videos or whatever. Don't overwhelm yourself. And then you get my point. Make good use of your idle time after that. You don't want to just sit around on online like a retard. That's how you get dumb. But you get my point? Like I said, you can log into the website, the channel, watch whatever topic you're trying to get your wisdom, and then you get it. Focus on yourself. Just look at your life like this. Whatever debt you got to just fix them. And once you do that, you done. You good. You put more debt on yourself, you gonna have problems. You get my point? Meaning some of y'all got little debts y'all ignoring. And you get it? That's your problem. It's weighing on you as you're moving. Try to get rid of your debts. If you had no debts right now, do you get my point? No credit card bill, no light bill, no rent, no bill or a debt lingering. That part. Your whole emotional state and mind would be different right now. And so, try to grasp that. Now I'm departing. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Salami. I'm gonna answer your question, Mike. You said, what did I say about the homeless and the rich? I said a lot of. I didn't mean to say homeless if that's what I did, but I was talking like drug. I was saying a lot of them come from wealth. They out on the street or whatever like that, but they come from wealth, and if they clean up, they got a whole different life. And I was saying one of y'all might have disrespected a bum on the street. Never thinking about that. And usually when them types clean up and they go back to their family or whatever, you get it, they be look out for whoever was looking out for them when they was out there all fucked up. A lot of people be disrespecting them, so you get my point? And that was a ticket right there, like they see for down the line that they ain't even know nothing about. You to help that bum actually was rich. Just wasn't living like he was supposed to, so the family disowned him, but once he got that shit together, that was supposed to be your buddy. That part, you viewed him as a bum, you got a shallow ass mind, because you like to watch YouTube all day. So you said, fuck this bum, I'm talking to him. And I ain't giving him $1. That part. That wasn't a bum. That was somebody rich kid. That was somebody that's rich kid acting a damn fool in this life, so they had to kick them the fuck out. But that part. So you can look at it like that. When that good book be like, watch who you converse with. You may be talking to an angel. But look at it like that. Watch who you talking to. You could be talking to your wealth. You get it? You could be talking to somebody that's going to save you down the line. You got a situation coming up where you going to die. They going to kill your ass. But this reject right here that you talking to, that you about to disrespect, he the key to saving you. But you don't know none of this shit. Like that. That's what it means. You got to keep your eyes and ears open, because angels is all around. That's to say motherfuckers that's gonna save you from shit in a time to come, whether they know it or not. And so you get my point? There's many people that disrespected me in life. They watching me now. They like, damn, he wise. He got the key. You get it? To something. But I don't want to ask him because I disrespected him before. I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about like in the street, let's say. You gotta remember, I used to sell dope. Who could foretell that I'm gonna be the wisest nigga on the planet? You know, you can't foretell no shit like that. Blood sell dope, ain't no way he gonna be the wisest nigga on. He might shaping this shit up, but that You can't foresee that. Say, damn, this nigga's wiser than the wisest people that I know. Like that. And that nigga come from there. You never know what's what. Now let's say you say, man, you ain't nothing but a fucking drug dealing loser. Now 15, 20 years later, get it? You like, damn, he was more than that. Otherwise, this would never be. That's what was hidden under selling drugs and all of that. You're just a little stupid kid. He just needed somebody to fix his mind. Other than that, nigga been a fuck. Then they start to get it. Damn, he been a genius. That nigga was selling dope and put all that shit together. He was just a kid. Grown niggas can't do that. Meaning I had blocks. I had my whole shit. The inventory, all of that. Meaning selling drugs is like running a store. You gotta do inventory. I gotta know when I need to re-up. I gotta know how much go to the workers. I gotta know my percentages. More than that, I can't write nothing down. So I got to be sharp. I got to know like I owe this nigga 15% of 1,000. That's $150. I owe this nigga, meaning he worked today. I owe him that. I gotta remember the profit. I gotta tell him, yo, you gotta go buy some more. You're gonna get this much because we got this much left. So get this much. But I can't write nothing down like that. Now, when you consider all of that and you say, damn, he was 18 when he did that and put that all together like that. Who the fuck taught him that? Like that. Then they grasp, oh shit, he been a genius. He just is in the wrong place. He's just working with what he got. You gotta remember, when I'm mixing baking soda with cocaine and making crack, that's chemistry. That's science. If I do it in the microwave, so you feel me? You get my point? If I was inside of let's just say the niggas in the streets is better chemists than the ones y'all have in school. They just in the wrong place. So they just work with what they got. And they put that shit together and they make more than the chemists work at the doctor. I don't want to hold you like they ain't gonna get right. But they shit gonna come to an end. You get it? Like that. And everybody born whatever environment they born in, so they just got connections to whatever they do. I don't have no connections to Harvard University. I come from the streets, but people I know from the streets, they got more money than niggas from Harvard. You get it? It's the same spoiledness, just a different avenue. They got access to go to school and I got access to get a whole key. I'm only 18. That's 1,000 whole grams. You rich. Like that. Where I come from, they will just give me keys. Not one, a bunch of them. I'm 18, nigga. Yeah, I know your pops used to be out here, blood in your peoples. Take that. Get right, come see me when you done. Now I'm on. Like that. Everybody from where they from, then it just, they come how they come. But beneath that be whatever's there. So you figure beneath that, I was just always a great ass businessman / scientist. Meaning I whip that shit up. Most people in the ghettos, they don't know how to do that. Meaning most of y'all gangsters that y'all like, they don't know how to do this stuff. Like, everybody tough and know what they know, but you get it? In terms of getting money in the streets, most of the people don't know how. It'd be like one or two that do. Then they put the rest on. I'll let them work. And you get my point? Then these be the tough gangsters that y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's the big homie. That's the OG. But behind them, just some motherfucker that don't like being bothered with a lot of people, but they just a genius. And they wherever they at. I'm gonna block you off because you weird, but enjoy your day. Like I said, I know you a part of me and I'm a part of you because we are all aspects of the same infinite consciousness. No, we ain't got nothing to do with y'all. My brain ain't nowhere near with y'all. I don't hurt nobody. Niggas be attaching themselves to you. I know me and you can. No, we not. No. Don't disrespect me. I know you think you wise, but Oh, cat daddy, nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. We not from the same mind. Maybe one day you'll get it. Maybe one day you'll get there, but as of now, no. Like I said, we from the same infinite consciousness. Now you from the Mensa side. Like you know, this what I just explained, like the devil side, and on that side, you gotta work your way back to orgasm. You know, that's nirvana. Going here, going Muslim crazy. But hopefully y'all grasp. I'm just shooting this shit with y'all right now, giving y'all little jewels. If you young, take it, apply it to your life. Be a little smart. Try not to follow everything. That's how you get lost in the world. You won't fit in as much as you can. The key is to fit in as much as you can just to fit in. That means like do very little to fit in. Just a bare minimum. You want to be different and stand out as much as you can, but not too much where you can't blend. But do you get it? You don't want to sacrifice your whole self to your environment and you're being desperate to fit in. You want to make sure you get it. And that's with anything. Sacrifice just enough that's required, not your whole self. He said, man, you just don't get it. You don't understand, I think. I do understand what you're saying. You just don't like the response you got. Nigga, me and you ain't got nothing to do with each other. You get my point? Now you're gonna be extra hurt. Like, who trying to play me? Nah, you came spicy already. I blew it off on the fun. Like, I said, nah, we ain't from the same conscious, cat daddy. Now on real time, blood, you a little spicy, my nigga. You wanna fight? You flirting with me? Is you flirting? Now you probably confused. You like Silas bugging. Nah, that's what came in my mind when any type of nigga talking about weeds together some kind of way. Stop flirting with me. Nigga come on here, he wanna argue with me. In my mind, he flirting with me. And I'm gonna give him a little leeway. Now you say you don't think I understand. What I don't understand? You flirting? Just asking. Are you flirting with me? I be laughing as I'm laughing at them. Let him answer. You flirting with me, blood? Let me know. You got a little snoozy with me when you was like, you don't understand. You was getting a little snotty with me when you said it, when you wrote it? Or did you say it like humbly, like you don't understand? Or did you write it with that kind of mind, like like spicy, like you flirting with me? You ain't gonna answer me now. I'm really gonna think you spicy with it. Why you don't want to talk to me no more, blood? What's going on? You ain't feeling me no more, my nigga? You not flirting? I ain't your type no more, blood. Where you go? We got a date. Where you go?